Really weekend minimum.
So guys, like the video, subscribe, smash the like button, guys, smash the like button, like the video, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel, guys, get the likes up, guys. Guys, we're gonna talk about Chelsea loss today. We're also gonna talk about Arsenal winning 1-0. Can Arsenal win the league? Yes or no? And also
No.
we're gonna preview Manchester United versus Everton tomorrow. I think that's gonna be the big match. And also we will talk about Manchester City versus Liverpool. That was one of the most boring match I've ever watched as a fan watching. But today, headline is Chelsea Football Club. We have a lot of discussion about Chelsea. Smash the like button, like the video, like that video, smash the like button. And a lot we need to be spoken today. So smash the like button, my people. Let's go. Yo, my people, I want to do today, like the video, subscribe, smash the like button, get that freaking likes up, like the video, guys. Guys, we're going to have a serious conversation today because I know we're going to talk about City and Co. But the big topic of today is Chelsea losing 4-1 at St. James's Park. What we're going today, is it the manager? Is it the players? What exactly went on today? We need to dissect and talk about what exactly went on today. Because for me, this is the worst performance under Mauricio Pochettino ever since he's taken his reign from the beginning of the season for me. And his post, I know people might say they don't want to listen to his press. His post match today for me, that was peak Jose Mourinho 2.0 for me. Went into the dressing room, abuse, lament, rant, curse.
What are you doing to your head?
Anybody that needed to be caused because those players do not deserve to be pampered. This was an abysmal performance. This was worse. I was watching the match and I was feeling ashamed of myself being a Chelsea fan because this was abysmal. Newcastle United were not even sublime or even a world-class team.
But this was his point, right?
They were losing like 10 players. And still, we went to St. James's Park and we look like an idiot. Even the captain himself, James, lost his head. We lost control of the game. Leadership, zero. Thiago Silva making mistakes. Like, the whole entire team looked very lost. And for me, question need to be asked. I know people might say, might want to have a go at Pochettino. What will Pochettino do when Gallagher's one-on-one with goalkeeper missed? Nicola Jackson missed. Raheem Sterling cannot beat his opposition one-on-one. Is that on point? That's not on point. That's on the players. You can blame as many people as you want, but how can you blame Poch on this situation? How? Because he put out the lineup, he expects you guys to do well. Gallagher saw one-on-one with goalkeeper, he missed. Raheem Sterling cannot beat his man. Nicola Jackson saw 2 clear chances, he missed. Is that on Poch? That's not on Poch. Reece James behaving as an idiot. The club captain behaving like a silly bastard. Is that on Poch? That's not on Poch. Thiago Silva 39. See, I'm not gonna fault Thiago Silva because he's been our best defender this season, and he's been overall. I'm not gonna fault him because he's been our best defender. But today, comparison with him and Badiashile did not work. I don't like that comparison at all. I don't. It does not work. Badiashile and Thiago Silva for me is a no. That pairing was abysmal. Badiashile looked like a primary school student. He was completely lost. I know people might blame Thiago Silva today, but you can't blame Silva because he's been our best defender. Everybody have an off day, and today he was off. I'm gonna agree with you, he was off. But out of those bunch of players, I'm gonna take Silva out of that team because it's not the big culprit. Us losing matches for me. It's not the big culprit. It's not the big culprit because we look like lackluster today. We're like a team that wants to compete and win matches. Like I said, we do not have any international break until March. So I'm expecting us to win matches and dominate. And thank goodness, Christopher Nkunku is going to be back. Either against Brighton or against Manchester United. Nkunku will be back. And I've been saying it for a very long time. Once Christopher Nkunku is back, that gives me more confidence against either you are playing a low block or a team that open up because I can guarantee you he is clinical. He will score goals. Because sometimes in football, you can win matches, play matches, but sometimes you need individuals moments in the team. Which Nkunku will give you. Christopher Nkunku will give you individual moments. He will give you. Nkunku will give you individual moments, which for me makes me happy. Because I know how good of a player he is, how clinical Nkunku is. But today's performances for me cannot be rolled out. That was an abysmal performance. That was the worst performance I've ever seen as a fan base. Last season was worse. This season, under Poch, this was worse. And even for Poch to even come out and say it in his press conference, it shows how pissed off he was with the players. I can't fault Poch. For a manager to went to the dressing room and rant and curse and abuse those players deserve it. You can't be pampering players when they don't even know the fundamental job of playing for a football team. The fundamental of playing for a football team. You don't know it, man. You don't know the fundamental of a football team. That was abysmal. That was beyond poor. We were lackluster today. I did not recognize Chelsea Football Club today. No. I didn't recognize her today. This was poor. People might say we blame Poch, but guys, you cannot blame Poch when Gallagher is missing one-on-one. Nicola Jackson cannot shoot. Sterling cannot beat his opposition. Then how are you blaming Poch on that? How? That's my question. How are you blaming Mauricio Pochettino on that? You can't blame Poch, man. You can't blame him. Yes, I know this team has a lot of issues, but the player also need to take responsibility. I'll say it again. Reece James is the club captain. He needs to start manning up. He is the club captain. You can't be behaving as an idiot when playing football. You need to man up. And if you cannot man up, then why are you the captain of the football club then? If you cannot man up. You are the club captain for goodness sake. You need to act as the club captain. I cannot stress this enough. You need to act as the club captain, man. I cannot fault him to change it. I know people might say it's a one-off. Guys. People might say it's a one-off, but no. The players need to take responsibility. They are not taking responsibility, which is making me angry. The players are not babies. They are not babies. They need to understand the standard of playing in the Premier League, and especially playing for Chelsea. They need to understand that. When you are playing for Chelsea, the expectation is like this. It's like very high. And if you are not reaching the expectation, you're going to get destroyed by the fan base. And the fan base were right to criticize the player today. Today was an abysmal performances from top to bottom. It was poor. It was very poor today. The defend, the 5 and 6 nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Cucurella caught sleeping. The midfielder appearing nowhere to be found. I understand Caicedo came late when it comes to international football and traveling, but still, if you can make the bench, you should be able to start him. Maybe you can take him off 65, 70 minutes to see how fit he is. I know you don't want to risk injury. I know, but at least you can still start him. You can still start him. You can. But today, I'm not neglecting the player. The player was beyond joke today. All of them deserve criticism for me. Like I said, we have Brighton and United next before we play a crunch match because we're gonna play Newcastle again in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. We'll play them at home at Stamford Bridge. Maybe now the fan base will have a go at the players and make them understand. These people beat us, you have to dismantle them. You have to. We're gonna play them again in the Carabao Cup, in the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup. No excuse for me. That's me. No excuse. You gotta go out there in Stamford Bridge and win those matches. Win those matches. Win those matches at the bridge. And go into the semi-final. That's it. That's the opportunity you have. That's number one opportunity you have. Win those matches. Once you win those matches, automatically you're in the semi-final. You're in the semi-final. For me, it was an abysmal performance today, man. If I keep talking, my head, I'm gonna just be ranting because today's performance was beyond joke for me. I did not recognize this team at all. This is not Chelsea Football Club. Every damn players in that team were poor. Badiashile, poor. Thiago Silva, poor. Sanchez, poor. Cucurella, poor. Gallagher, poor. The left winger, the right wing, Cole Palmer, who I rated very highly today, was nowhere to be found. Sterling cannot beat his opposition player. He can't beat his player. He cannot beat his player. So how do we justify that? Nicola Jackson was nowhere to be found. Was nowhere to be found. Was nowhere to be found. Every time we go to international break, we always want. I remember in September when we went for international break. When we came back, we lost. October, we went for international break. When we came back, we lost. November, when we went for international break. When we came back, we were poor. Again, what is going on with the team? People are criticizing Enzo. What is the job of a 120? Guys, Enzo Fernandez for me was a better player today in this match. He was a better player for me today in this match. At least he was trying something. None of this player was doing anything at all. None of them was doing anything. So I fully understand Poch coming out in the post-match reaction and having a go at the players. He has every right to do it. The player needs to understand the fundamental, basic, and standard of the team. They have to. If you are playing for Chelsea Football Club and you are wearing that jersey and the badge, you have to play with your skin out. No excuse. No freaking excuse. We have spent a lot of money in this team. So performances must show off. Our next two matches is two teams that come out to play us. It's not going to be a mid-block team. Brighton is going to come out and play. United will come out and play. So those two teams, I need the performance of the season for us. Go there and win matches and keep a clean sheet. Very simple. Go there, win matches and keep a clean sheet because after we play United, we play Carabao Cup. After the Carabao Cup, I think after United we play, if I'm not mistaken, one low block team. After the low block team, we play the Carabao Cup. After the Carabao Cup, we play Wolves, Sheffield United, Everton. Then we play Luton. Then we round up December with Luton. We round up the December with Luton. Then in New Year, January the 3rd or the 4th, we travel to Anfield to play Liverpool. 2024 in January, we travel to Anfield to play Liverpool. So if you cannot get our brain right now, when are we going to get it right? When? This doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. I feel ashamed as a fan watching because this team let us down. Let every of the fan base down. They let us down. With that weirdest performance, they let us down. Actually, I can't even do anything anymore. I can't do anything because they let us down already. That was an abysmal performance from the boys. None of them will be excluded from criticism. None of them. None is excluded from criticism. None of them. No. We have to be consistent with our performances. Very simple. We have to enter the very simple. Let me read the chat, man. I'm pissed off right now. List of consistent now. 10 plays, last 3 games. Anyone? So Tayo said anyone played well today. Big up and big up to studio. Big up to you, Tayo. Relax. Way too many changes. Punch bottle. Tayo. It did not bottle it. Moises Casanova came in yesterday. It was the last person to come into the training. He only had 1 training section. So I can understand Paul doesn't want to take the risk on him. But for me, if he's fit for the bench, he should be able to be fit to start the match. For me, but I also understand Poch not starting him. But you cannot tell me Ugochukwu, Enzo, and Gallagher cannot perform at Newcastle with 10 players out. You see, I understand the atmosphere of St. James's Park. But this Newcastle team were there to be beaten. They were not scintillating. This team were not even good enough to even go toe-to-toe with Chelsea. They were not. But they wanted it more than us. The energy, the intensity was there. We look very lackluster. Very, very lackluster. This is the worst performance I have seen under Mauricio Pochettino since the beginning of the season. So this team needs to step up and use their brain. We can't be considering silly as good as goals. It doesn't make any sense. We score goals, we concede. Not even 1, we concede 3 or 4. Something needs to be done. Something needs to be done. The coordination of this team needs to be put together. This team needs to play together as a team, not just individual. Play together as a team and win football matches. The fans are paying a lot of money to come watch us play, to come watch the player play. So you have to give them performance of the season for them to be happy, for them to support, to say, okay, this is our team. This is the team we love. This is our team. We live and breathe Chelsea Football Club because we love this club. Some people worship Chelsea. Some fan base worship Chelsea. So if you're gonna give them this kind of performances day in and day out, how do you expect them to support? They'll keep bullying you because this performance was worse. Let me read the chat. Cruz Abdullah, remove the caption. We weren't asked. Cruz, join the show and have your conversation. Join the show and have a conversation, man. Brother, join the show, man. Join the show. The one that just said, don't let Poch trick you into thinking everything will change when Nkoko is fit. We have major issues. See, the one Danzo, I know we have major issues, but I can guarantee you one thing. Christopher Lokonko is a finisher. He will score goals. We can't. Nicola Jackson is forget about the goals he's scoring. That guy is not reliable. I can rely on Nkunku because I've seen him play. People might say it's Bundesliga. Yeah, okay, it is Bundesliga. So, but I can guarantee you, I trust him more in terms of finishing chances. Today, Jackson were in a better position twice. Pull your laces on the ball. It was undecided 2 times in a row. This match should have finished in the first half. Because when the chances, Gallagher had the chances. Put your laces on the ball. It's game over. Nowhere to be found. Palmer was lost. And it was a creative outlet of this team, but it was lost. So I'll forgive him because it's his first matches. I'm not going to go too much hard on him because it's his first matches. It's his first matches that he looked very poor. So I won't get too much on him because it's his first matches where he looked very poor. But what of the rest of the players, including the captain himself? He needs to step up. He's the captain of a football club, so you have to act as one. The first yellow card was a silly yellow card. Why are you kicking the ball away? And the referee already blew the way. Why are you kicking the ball away? Just move on. Let them reset and move. The second one again, that was a dumbass. That was a dumbass tackle. Why do you make the tackle, James? Why? You don't need it. Why? Who begged him to change the lineup? Coach? I don't think you guys understand. I don't. Even if it doesn't change the lineup, guys, we cannot lose regardless because we do not look like a team that want to win 4 matches today. We don't. Enzo Traisha, James, welcome back, brother, man. Today we chop on Woto. Now Woto, we chop on Woto. 4-1. They beat us today. It's 4-1, man. And today, like, I feel ashamed as I am as a fan base being a Chelsea fan because losing like this doesn't make me happy at all. It doesn't make me happy at all. We're losing football matches where we compete against bigger opposition. We go toe-to-toe with bigger opposition. And where's the consistency? If you can win football matches like this, I expect consistency from the players. These players are not babies. They're getting paid billions of monies. So the performances must be high. I know there is an expectation in Chelsea where, sure, the expectation, yes, exactly. Exactly. Guys, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what they say. Thiago Silva apologizing, James apologized. I'm like, okay. So, like, both of them apologizing doesn't really worth it because James, you are the captain, but you are behaving as a brainless idiot. So, what do I call the decision you make? What do I call it? You are the club captain. So you are making a decision like a primary school student, like a high school student. So what do I call that one? What do we call that one? What do we call it? Because today, the standard was not there today. It was not there at all today. It was not there at all. It wasn't at all. I wasn't impressed at all. That team looked completely washed. That team. This team is good enough to win football matches. We've seen us compete against better opposition. We win matches. We can play football and win matches. But my problem now is, where is the consistency? We can play football matches and win. We can play sexy football. We can play football matches and win. But when you want to play football matches, you have to be consistent. But today, everybody in that team was ass. Everybody in that team were beyond joke. All of them were joke. Goalkeeping, defensive, midfielder, the attack were joke. People might have to come out to Poch. Guys, you can't abuse Poch when Gallagher cannot score 1-on-1. Nicola Jackson had 2 chances. It was undecided. Raheem Sterling cannot beat his opposition. Kupama cannot beat his man. Please, where is Poch's fault in this aspect? Where is his fault? The player needs to take responsibility. You are playing for a big club like Chelsea. If you cannot take responsibility, then why do you sign for Chelsea? Have you checked the history of this club? This club has standards, and the standards must be met. Regardless, it must be met. We cannot be losing to a depleted Newcastle. Now, we play them again in the Carabao Cup now. Which Chelsea turn up next month? I don't know which Chelsea turn up next month. I don't know. Because we're going to be at home. And the fans will be will hit the players alive. You know what it's called alive? They will hit them alive if they lose a game to Newcastle. And this one is even a cup, not even a Premier League match. This is a winning matches going to the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. You win those matches, you go straight to the semi-final. At least you can win 1 trophies and build the confidence more. Our next 2 matches is Brighton again and United. Brighton, I expect us to win. We're at home. No excuse. I expect us to win. Then United is 50-50 for me. I don't know which Chelsea is going to turn up against United, but I know which United is going to turn up. Because those two will not go defensively. Those two teams want to play football. They will come out and play. So now, take your chances, because right now, I am pissed off. This Newcastle team is not even a world-class team. They had 8 players out. We could not even win them. Jackson was abysmal. Gallagher, poor. Sterling cannot even beat us up. Oh my God, Obama. You should have been subbed up in the 20 minutes.
Okay.
That was an abysmal he was today.
With all what you've mentioned,
James, oh my days.
It just tells you
Cucurella.
the system problem to this game. Because all the players can't just be bad in one game. Like, come on.
I think, Oluwa, people might blame Poch, but I don't think
you have to blame
this
Poch.
match for me wasn't on Poch.
No, it's on Poch. Let me tell you why. You could see from the beginning of the match, Chelsea was struggling. The intensity from Newcastle was so strong, we couldn't deal with it. Okay. And it's not about training. It's not even about training personnel. As a coach, you can change. You can make tactical changes, change the shape or something. He was just looking to the squad. Then he was not being proactive. He was not being reactive, making 3 subs.
He was suspended. That's number 1.
It doesn't matter, but you can communicate with his assistant.
I guess you, but this is it now. Oluwa, how can I define this when Gallagher had one-on-one to goalkeeper? I mean, that
was just a fluke chance. It wasn't like as if it was a system.
No. As a professional player,
I do agree.
The goalkeeper passed to you.
That chance.
Use your laces. Another chances again. Jackson had 2 chances. One-on-one with goalkeeper. Use your laces on the. Why are you decided? That's 2 chances. Sterling cannot be the opposition player.
Let me tell you something as well.
Oluwa, that's not on Poch.
Chances as well.
If it's not good
enough. No, but what I'm trying to say to you is, from a tactical point of view, they are class Poch today, and he was just looking. He couldn't react to what was happening on the pitch, and that was where my question is with him. A lot of players didn't play good today, so what was the coach meant to do? React. And the half time, I was even expecting him to change something, maybe change the shape.
Thank you. He had to take off legs.
I don't know if you read the chat in our group chat. I was like, look,
you have to take off legs.
It's just a matter of time before the score. And you can see it's not about having a depleted team from Newcastle. The intensity was there. We are playing in the stadium where we always struggle. That's our bogey team, if that's called. The fans are always behind the players, regardless of who's playing for them. And I don't want to start talking about individual players.
Oluwa, I've said this. I've said this. I don't think Poch is not up to the task to take that team forward.
I'm telling you, this is a very
not up to the task. About him. I don't understand when Chelsea fans will actually wake up. Like, he is not the man. He's not going to take Chelsea anyway. Like, that mediocrity is actually creeping in. Oh, after the game, say, Thiago Silva, I'm sorry, it was my fault. Rhys James, I'm sorry, it was. Get the fuck out of here.
He had the opportunity to make the tactical sub or something, do something on the pitch, react to. He didn't react to Eddie Howe's, tactics on the pitch. He couldn't. That's why we were struggling defending.
But
guys,
let me tell you. I'm sorry, Abdullah.
I understand.
Sorry, Abdullah. Let me just say this real quick, Abdullah. I don't like when people now say, "Oh, but Gallagher saw this chance." See, chances are there to be missed. The same thing happened to Foden today. Alisson gave him straight ball, he missed, and that is Foden. So stop telling me, "Oh, Gallagher saw this." The chances are there to be missed. The overall complexion of that game was poor.
He didn't have the best of game today, but he actually saved us with that free kick.
With the free kick, yeah.
He saved us. That was just individual brilliance.
That wasn't the team playing good.
I need to.
You went into the half 1-1. What the fuck are you doing? You had the chance to address that team at halftime. They came out very languish, just walking around as if I'm like, are these guys here to play?
Exactly. I was very disappointed. Very disappointed.
It's okay to lose games, but come on, man.
Exactly. You can lose.
The manner we lost.
The manner they lost that game was just
the manner we lost that game. I do not like that.
Appalling. I'm like, wow. Well, I've never understand the tactics. It makes some weird ass decisions like, okay, why would the bad? What has Badi actually done to just come into the team like that? Come on, man.
Is that the play when we're playing? Or
so guys, I agree with you. I think the reason why he played Badi was because
of the height,
rest, and probably just wanted to freshen up the squad.
No, it's because of the physicality.
I think
the height and physicality.
It was the system we played today that made the players struggle. If you understand me clearly, the way we set up today was the problem.
Ugochukwu and Enzo and Gallagher.
We didn't set up. We didn't even if Caicedo started the game, we would have still struggled because you know why? Eddie Howe got the better of him tactically.
Tactically, yeah.
That's the truth. That's why from the beginning of the game. We're struggling. The same error twice, if you notice.
Yes.
So, sorry, he made error in the first half and the second half as well.
He was punished in the second half.
It wasn't right.
I'm sorry, man. Like you can have a go at the players because I think some of the players
all of them.
I feel like this is one of the reasons why I just moved and started watching Man City's game more. Because I can see there's something wrong with this administration. I'm sorry, we can't appoint Poch, bro. Some of the signings have been, come on, man.
Okay, let's start from the leadership of the team as well. Our so-called captain.
Our captain. What the fuck?
We got to speak about this young man.
A lot of pampangi bullshit. First thing, why do you kick the ball away? That's exactly. Why?
The manner in which you got the second yellow was so stupid.
Why?
You are the captain. You should be the one inspiring your team.
For example,
Oluwa, like how many times have we seen those cynical yellow cards from those players?
Raheem Sterling did it.
How many times have Jackson
get a card? Ugochukwu didn't get a card.
Discipline. I can understand Ugochukwu's.
That is why the coach already had three yellow cards. He has 3 yellow cards. That's why he was banned. It wasn't because of that. Right? Yeah, three yellow cards.
Guess what? After 13 matches, we had 44 yellow cards. Just this season only.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, Poch already has 3 yellow cards on the touchline.
Look, Cucurella is out for the next match. He has 5 yellow already. In discipline. Yes.
It's a mess, man. We're going to play with Brighton and look. I don't know what to say, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't want it to spoil my day, and I'll tell you the same thing as well. We're disappointed, but hey, look, it's Chelsea. We shouldn't be surprised with this kind of players.
No. I can accept to lose matches, but at least put in a fight.
My own thing is, I'm just wondering: is it possible for Goma to buy this team back? Is it possible? Is it possible for Goma to buy this team back?
And I'll say something to you as well. If you notice in the first half, Raheem Sterling was even trying, but Trippier was getting the better of him.
Yes.
I expected as a coach.
I blame Poch on something. You know why I blame Poch on something? Sorry to cut Oluwa. You know why I blame him? In these matches, Mykhailo Mudryk was in the not telling for me. Because the reason I said that is because
that pitch was huge.
Wait. You know why? Because Mykhailo can run. It will cause problem to Kieran Trippier where it would have to be very... Because you remember, it was on yellow card already. A player like Mykhailo Mudryk will cost him a yellow card again, and it's out of the game. So, and the pitch is wider.
Yeah, I agree with you, but here's the thing.
Let him run.
Here's the thing. So, like,
Sterling
was playing good prior to this game, same as Palmer as well. So,
Palmer, both of them were poor.
No, not this game. I'm thinking about prior to this game.
Yes.
So they were playing good, especially like in Man City. Raheem Sterling was arguably one of our best players. So why would we want to bench him?
I'm not gonna lie. I think Jackson is the worst striker in the league.
Is it what?
He's the worst striker in the league.
That guy's movement is shit, man.
He's the worst striker. The worst striker in the league. I'm sorry. You stop. We're thinking against 2. No, that guy. No.
That's
That guy.
this is this today.
See, like
Against two,
when he has a player going onto the bar line for crosses, you will not see Jackson. He's hiding behind defender.
He doesn't anticipate ball
now.
That's his problem. His anticipation level is so poor. He always wants to. He needs to learn to free himself. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Go to the spaces. Stop going to where your attack, your marker is there. He likes to engage in physical battles all the time. You gotta be smart.
He doesn't have any. He doesn't have any.
Then you understand where he's coming from.
Like, come on, bro. That guy is terrible. I don't know, bro. Chelsea he should have seen that Jackson boy. There's nothing about that guy. There's nothing about that guy.
Sterling gave him one chance.
That's why we're talking about.
Because what
I never had an issue to get
about him today was
this guy won't be our main striker. To be honest,
I don't think he will be the main striker for me.
He can't. At this,
according to even Poch,
he can improve. But to me, at this age, there's some things he doesn't have certain things. He's not. His level is not good.
I'm sorry.
A lot of families are kind of calling. I've been saying it. Remember, I said it. I said it to you in the preseason when we went to go watch in Studio Speed. Christopher Lokonko for me is the best finisher in this club right now. I can put my money on that any day, any time, because I can say it. 5 chances, that guy will score those 5 chances. He is clinical. When it comes about clinical, Nkunku is the guy. But he's injured now. We look very toothless because we're relying too much on Jackson, Sterling, who today play well today, tomorrow doesn't play well. It doesn't make any sense.
See, we are gradually moving to like the halfway through the season. My question is, has Chelsea improved under this Pochettino guy?
A little bit, but not too much. For me,
you need to start asking that question.
Yes.
Have they improved under this Pochettino guy?
Yes and no. I will tell you why. The yes is patches, is not full. Patches of improvement. And the reason that's patches of improvement is because we have players out injured. Chukwuemeka is out. Nkunku is out.
So it's the injury.
Wait. I'm not saying. Let me finish it. It's patches for me.
Abdullah, let me say this.
The reason I also say no. The reason I also say no is I am pissed off because the amount of goal we are conceding, that's on the manager, not on the players.
No.
That's isolated to this game. That's isolated to this game.
Let me just say this.
The pattern
what makes a great coach is his ability to use what he currently has, not when he has all the ingredients. Every team there will always be injury problem. Manchester United, they have injury problem. City, there is no Kevin De Bruyne. He hasn't played this. That is one of their best players.
I know. I agree.
Grealish was missing. But how can you use what you currently have? How can you get the best out of them? Is he getting the best out of those guys? He can never use injury. Injury can never be an excuse for a coach.
For me, I'm not. Yes, but for me, it's patches for me.
No, I don't think this team has improved. I don't see that improvement. They still struggled against low block team. See, my problem is when Chelsea go to like an international break, you have 2 weeks to prepare for the game coming up. Exactly. You have to start thinking now. Actually, are you not thinking like, okay, if this comes up, like you have to start playing scenarios. Maybe because of they have to start playing scenarios. Okay, if this happens, if they sit back, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. We have 2 weeks to prepare. What are you doing on the training ground for 2 weeks?
I agree with you. That's what I see some patches in terms of improvement.
There's no patches of improvement.
No. There's patches.
I don't know what other people feel.
See, yes, I'm pissed off and angry with the way we lost today. But we played Liverpool, we played Arsenal, we played Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur, I know it's against 9 men. But
we haven't won, Abdullahi. We haven't won.
See, my thing is,
I know that's what I said.
Rhys James said the same thing. Rhys James said the same thing. Like, we've put up a better performance against top teams. I'm like, is that how you are measuring Chelsea now?
Because
how far you fall in?
At first, when the season started, when Poch made him the captain, I was like, why James? Why? Because If you're gonna make a player like James
Chelsea
captain,
comparing their
example.
improvements to their draws against Liverpool and Man City.
Because we need to start turning those draws into wins. For me,
What
it doesn't make any sense anymore.
to them, that draw is like, we are doing great.
We need to start turning those draws into wins. It does not make any sense. I know people see, like I say it again, if you are taking Silva out of the game, do you trust Badiashile, Levi Kowe together? No. No, that's my problem now. Yes, Silva is 39. He will get a lot of scrutiny. I agree. Because the pace of the game is much faster than him. But he's been our best defender for me.
I disagree. I fundamentally disagree with that.
For me, he's been our best defender for me.
I disagree, Oga. I disagree, Oga.
I don't think the stats is better than him.
I think the stats is played better. If I'm keeping okay. Because
I don't think
I'll let you learn.
Axel Disasi is better than Thiago Silva for me. Yes, he's old. I agree. I don't think he's better than him for me.
I'll let you land.
NK, what's your point exactly? I'd love to know. Like, what do you
about this game, brother?
Oh, what's your take?
Bros. From minute one, it was a mismatch. To be honest with you.
Thank you. It was obvious.
We were lucky to be 1-1 up.
Exactly what I said.
And to be honest, I thought, okay, we're 1-1 is 1-1. Sorry, I said 1-1 up. Imagine this is what Chelsea did to me. We're lucky to be 1-1, and I thought the coach would then tweak it for us to nick the game, because purely based on what we were watching, right, we would have stolen that game. So I thought the coach would have, done the tactical changes here and there, changed the personnel to then take the game and win it. Nope, we didn't do that. And then I want to say, was it a 10 or 15 period of madness where this team just collapsed?
It collapsed. It just
collapsed. It just completely collapsed. And to be honest, I wouldn't even say collapsed, because Newcastle, they should have been up. Joe Linton missed a free header in the box.
They had a chance with the free kick as well at the first half.
I hit the post.
So I mean, I get it. Gallagher's chance, yes, but in terms of the quality of performances, it was poor all around. I'd say Sterling in the first half was probably the only guy there trying to make a difference.
Yep.
And I thought this was one of Enzo's better games, but as per usual, a loss. Everyone else, brother, Olua, I'm so sorry. And for me, the coach gets the lowest grade for this game. The coach gets the lowest grade for this game, man.
The same as well. You're spot on.
Lowest. I just have a question, Poch, because I'm not a coach. I'm a fan, right?
It's obvious. You can all see it.
But Olua, my question to you is Leslie Ugochukwu. Now, I don't think he's a bad player at all. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm not saying he cannot be good for in a Chelsea shirt in the future. You think you could have played him in this game? The guy did nothing.
He's not ready.
The guy did nothing today. He didn't do anything going forward.
Well, I think
he didn't do anything defensively.
And the problem, Poch's excuse was because Caicedo came in yesterday afternoon.
No. Sorry, Abdullahi.
Right.
Abdullahi, you cannot.
Gallagher there.
I mean, Olua, you cannot say the reason why someone's playing is because that other Caicedo just came back. What type of statement is that? We selected you to play because we believe you can help us win. Leslie, I'm not singling out because they were poor play. I could go player for player. Badiashile, awful.
All of them were awful.
Awful. Even Sanchez, awful today.
Oh my God.
Your distribution, awful. Cucurella, poor.
Oh
yeah, it was a fall for the first goal. You tell.
The fourth goal, he was asleep.
Cucurella and Badiashile together, this game, nightmarish. Reece James, immaturity at the highest level. And
he wasn't even he wasn't even bad today. He was a better player for me today.
I wouldn't say so.
Manutd had a better game than him and was playing.
I wouldn't say so. Abdullahi.
Yes.
But my question is, guys, I think Reece, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure Reece James has done that stupid foul and got sent off before. Am I wrong?
Similar to that.
Yes.
I don't know what game, but I remember him doing something stupid like this.
2020, I believe in 2021, if I'm not mistaken. On
I mean,
that,
what the hell?
Yeah,
Hmm.
for me, it's just about
Nana, what pisses me off is the first yellow was a silly yellow. Why do you kick the ball away? You are the club captain.
Not even that. I can understand the first yellow. Okay, well, that wasn't intentional.
But the second one, a goalkeeper passed the ball to you. Why are you playing him back again?
Let him go. You're
Let him go.
isolate your
Leave
team.
him alone.
But Alua, brother, because you know what, yeah, that it was such a bad yellow card. No one's arguing whether it's a yellow because in my opinion, that's very soft. But it was so stupid. No one could complain. It was a stupid foul.
But Nana, the problem is some referees will be very lenient and just call him and have a talk with him.
Nah, man, this one there is completely on Pochettino for me. I mean, the players played poorly, yes, but from minute one, it was a mismatch.
It was a setup from Pochettino that was a problem.
Poor.
And you know what? You know something I don't like about this game. I can get it. Sometimes as a coach, you get things wrong, but your ability to change things.
Exactly.
We saw this from the first minute. We were struggling. We were not playing the way we were playing in the past few games. And the coach was just there. He was just waiting to react. He wasn't proactive enough to say, "Hey."
And
said,
sorry to cut you short. In as much as people doesn't like him, people doesn't rate him, people call him so many names. I said it. I was watching my brother. I was like, Michaela Modric should have started this game because.
I disagree.
Wait. I will explain my reason. Wait. That pitch is wide, and the reason I wanted him to play this game is because I know for a fact Kieran Trippier will get a yellow card, and when he's in yellow card, he will be very careful.
For who?
Wait, because someone like Modric, yes, he might have a brain fat, but
for who?
For who? For me. You can put any.
No, I mean, who are you taking? Who are you? If you want him to play, who are you taking out of the
Somebody has to get the bullet.
Ooh,
I started get the bullet today because Ugochukwu was playing.
Sterling had a fantastic game.
But Raheem Sterling, I'm sorry.
Palmer, that had a good game as well.
I'm sorry, Olua. Chelsea fans need to get real. Raheem Sterling is not going anywhere out of this team. I'm sick and tired of this. I don't understand why people do this.
This guy will be one of our top striped goal scorer. I've been saying it.
You know, get this, man.
Score goals than Sterling. I'm like, how?
I don't know what it is. It's not football related. How can you say Sterling is a lock in this team? He's not going anywhere.
I agree.
He's the most experienced attacker we have out there.
But
come on.
Can we say Petrovic should be given a chance because
no.
Why?
No.
Let's start with the coach first.
Amen.
For me, I don't understand what is happening. I don't understand. In a game like this, it's a mess. In the past couple of games, this just kind of changed a lot of things for Chelsea fans right now.
But I will for me because I watched our match because yesterday I kind of sit down and watch all our match from Liverpool till today. Some matches, Poch gets the lineup right, the tactical situation, and get it right. But for me, today match, I won't put the overall blame on me. I'll put him on the players.
Nope.
No.
How?
I'll give you the reason why I'll say that. I know some tactical decision, it didn't make it right.
Not some.
Wait. Yes, because for me, in that first half, I expected a sub in the second half. Early second half. For me, just take 4 players out. Ugochukwu.
No, you don't have to take 4 players out. Let me even be honest with you. Sometimes you don't have to take out. You don't have to change personnel. You could change tactics, change of shape, change of shape or something.
I agree.
It was just looking.
But again, this is where we're gonna know if coach is a medical manager or is he just a know-how manager.
I don't think he's a good coach. That's why I've said it was early, but I don't think he's a good coach.
Guys, if you notice something, look, you know what makes different coaches, in the flowers. When you play so bad in the first half, in the next half, right? You analyze the game in the first 5-10 minutes. If things hasn't changed, then you can make a change. This man was just waiting for Newcastle to score.
Then he made the changes.
He didn't do anything. He was just looking. It was very poor for me. Like, you have to take the blame for me.
Yeah.
You have to.
But again, We play Brighton and United next. I'm going to look at him because after those matches, the remaining matches till January the 7th, we travel to Anfield. We play low blocks.
But the low blocks we're talking about, we've struggled against them.
See. We play United and Brighton next. After those matches, the remaining matches in December are low block. Sheffield Wednesday, Everton, Wolverhampton Wanderers, Luton Town.
Yes, we can get good points there, but
so those teams will not come out.
But like at this point in time, it's not good enough. I saw the start: 13 games, we've won, lost 4 games, lost 5.
Five
drawn 4.
games, 5.
What?
5.
Yeah, it's not good enough. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not saying put out, but this game, it's on him.
He needs to improve, man.
I want him to, because he had no time to prep for this game.
Mm-hmm.
We were playing like as if we had a depleted.
But have you noticed something in this team? I don't know if it's all clubs, but in Chelsea team, whenever we go to international break and come back, we lose very heavily, even under Tuchel too. Remember very well under Tuchel. Whenever we go to international break and come back, we lose very heavily. Very heavily.
No. I'd lie. Sorry, boss.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Can I just say something?
Mm-hmm.
You can't use Tuchel. You're using the history of this team. This is a whole new squad. This is why I'm even more critical on Poch. This is a whole new squad. Tuchel hasn't managed most of these guys, right?
Yeah, I'm using that as a variable because majority of it is based on Poch, but like again, the next 2 matches for me, we judge Poch because those 2 teams come out and play it. They don't defend. See, we've considered so many goals. Against Tottenham Moscow, we considered how many goals? I think 1 goal. Against Manchester City, we considered 4. That's too much. Today, we consider 4. That is way too much to concede. I don't like that as a team. No.
I'm sorry. Just in terms of the fluidity of the attack today, man, guys, come on.
We're poor today. We're very poor.
I'd like, just tell me, because for me, I can only give you 1 chance. That was that Conor Gallagher chance.
Mm-hmm.
What chances did we create?
Nicola Jackson.
We had
Nicola Jackson 2 times.
Enzo on the cutback from Reece.
Yes, that was a good chance.
That was a chance.
Yeah,
the second one in the second half where it was 2 against 1 where Jackson did 1-on-1 with Jackson. All you have to do is put your laces at the ball. It was indecisive.
Jackson needs to take a look at himself. Man, I wish we had Isaac. What's his name?
Alexander Isaac.
Yeah, there are levels to games, man, and the guy too is pretty young.
And NK, I know people might say he's not ready yet. I've said it from day 1. I cannot wait. See, yes, I will blame Poch. I will have a go at Poch. I will even criticize him. I will say it again. I cannot wait for Christopher Lokonko to come into this team because that is the most clinical in terms of front line. I'm taking out Sterling because I know Sterling can score goals, and Palmer too when he's on his game. And I'm talking about Palmer natural goal scorer is Christopher Lokonko because I know for a fact you give him 5 chances, Nkunku score those 5 or maximum 4. That's how clinical he is.
You guys, I'd lie. You don't know what you're doing, man.
No.
In terms
I'm
of
not joking with you.
No, in terms of you're setting this guy up to fail.
I'm not setting up before because no.
No, you are. You are.
It comes back in and it's going to solve all your problem because it's.
I'm telling you.
I'm not saying it's solve our problem.
It's going to fail massively.
What I'm saying is, some matches where we find it very difficult to win, like those low block. You need those individuals to come up. I know Sterling does it. Yes, Palmer sometimes does it a lot, but you need your striker to come up in those big matches where Justin gets lost a lot in those 2 matches. That is when you need your player to step up. As I'm saying, if he's fit and ready to play, he will have those chances and he'll be burying it. He's the most clinical in that team, in that front line. Apart from Sterling, Palmer, and Co. Christopher Lokonko is the clinicest in that team.
I'm not.
What made you think Palmer is clinical?
I'm talking about in terms of chipping in goals.
Because he scores 4 penalties now. You think Palmer is clinical?
In terms of the wingers, they score good. But when I'm talking about clinical in that front line,
this might be controversial. The best route going forward, Chelsea has to integrate Modric back into that team.
I just said it now.
You have to integrate that.
I wouldn't
that
say
into
no.
that.
What?
Integrate
I
it
wouldn't
back into
say-
that
I
team.
wouldn't say-
Wait, for hoops? For hoops?
That's
For
the
who?
point.
For
He's
who?
not better than Sterling or
He's not better
Palmer.
than Sterling,
Why are you
but for who?
integrating him? No. I don't think we lost this game because Modric didn't start. No.
No.
This game was lost because of the
Poch.
way we set up. It's just a one-off, and I get
Simple.
it. It's one of those games, but
Mhm.
going forward, it's not because Modric didn't play. No, that's not the reason we lost the game.
Only for me, we can lose matches, but the manner we lost, I don't like it at all. I
It
don't like
was
that
set
We see a lot
up.
of tricks from Modric in the training ground, but on the pitch, it's not like he does half of those
Mm-mm.
things. So
I will see.
he's got a lot to improve himself. So I'm
I
not going
know.
to talk about Modric today.
I know.
Lua Abdullahi K. I just don't understand how your first change in a game like that, your first substitutions in the 70th minute. How?
Yeah, in a game that we struggled like that, you should have made the sub much earlier.
Then they are.
The first 5-10 minutes into second half. If
First
you didn't
20 minutes
have
for me.
performance,
Leslie Goshugo should have come out. It was not in the game at all.
Yeah.
First 20 minutes. Take him
what
out.
you should have done was probably, it might work, it might not
See,
work.
Take
him
a,
off,
see,
put
Oluwa,
Gallagher
take a
in
risk on Caicedo. 20 minutes. Take Ugoshuku out. Play Caicedo. Play him. Take that
If you
risk.
don't want to play Caicedo, put Gallagher in that position.
I'm
Then maybe
sorry.
put maybe Modric, I don't know, to give us
Yeah,
more balance at the front.
I'm just
Exactly. You can even take him out and play Modric. Then just play 4-2-3-1. Then
Yeah.
switch it
And have
around.
more bite at the front, with
Exactly.
his pace. That might help.
I'm
Try
ahead.
something
Exactly.
different. Don't just stir and expect the players to do magic. Sterling has done individual brilliance for us. Like, I didn't get it.
But how long will he be saving up? How long
Yeah.
will he save us? How long?
The coach
It's
was
not-
being
it's not
asked to blame
sustainable.
here. No,
It's not
I was
sustainable.
I stopped watching the game because I was like, no, I was very disappointed with Poch today. Very disappointed.
No.
But Alua, my issue it's like you said, it's so reactive. It's so
Yeah, I
reactive.
wasn't proactive at all. We were
It's
watching the
so
game.
reactive, man.
You know.
Chai.
I tweeted it. I was like, we're so static in the way and the coach was just looking. He was just looking. I didn't see any form of communication. I know it was not on the bench. It was not on the bench, but hoping his assistant or something. They could see it as well. That Chelsea was struggling. Newcastle was getting stronger, especially when what's his name Jolinton missed that chance.
Yeah.
That should have been a goal.
But guys, I want to say something. Should we have a conversation about Sanchez?
Oh,
No, we should be having a
Are we being
Thiago Silva
Are we
conversation.
being ash on him?
Well, maybe for today, I wouldn't want to say he's the main reason but like that guy can't be our long-term goalkeeper. It's something about today. I don't want to blame him for today, but for me personally,
I'm talking about long time.
yeah,
I will be ash on him because for me, I'll say it again. I need to say Petrovic play. Whether it's good enough or not,
So
I need to see him
the
play.
line. You don't have to be a world-class goalkeeper or elite goalkeeper to do fantastic.
Exactly. And you see,
That's
we
Spurs
bought
goalkeeper.
Oluwa, we
Spurs
bought
goalkeeper,
Petrovic
he's not
for one
world-class,
reason,
but you
to
see
play
the
him
good
right.
things he's doing.
Then play Petrovic. Okay, if it's good enough, play him. Let's see. Let's Carabao Cup is FA Cup is there. Play this guy. Let's see how good he is. Let's see. In Carabao Cup, you play Sanchez. FA Cup, Sanchez. Why? If Petrovic is good enough, play him. I think let's see. See if the fan base can know this guy is good enough to best Sanchez. The fan base will demand him to keep out of Sanchez.
There was an instance, or there was a situation where it was a set piece, corner kick.
He can't even command his
fell
area.
down. I'm like, he's not even commanding. I'm like, what is this? It reminds me of yeah, he's so comical. He fell down like a dummy. Like, I'm sorry. I'm like, man, you're a goalkeeper. You're the tallest player on the pitch there. You should be commanding your area there, not fall like a chicken. But it's not for me. It's not even about Sanchez today. It's just about
I know.
Pochettino for me ends up, and they keep saying this thing all the time. They're gonna learn. They're young. We understand they're young. But
the problem is, how long are we gonna be having this excuse that they are young? They're gonna learn.
He's not young,
No.
so you can be giving.
Premier League is a very cruel league. Very, very cruel league. It's a very fast-paced league. If you are playing any opposition you are playing, if you do not take your chances or you look lackluster, you're gonna get dismantled. Newcastle just dismantled us at home, 4-1, which I never even expected. So for me, some of the players in that team need some cursing, some rants, some abuse, not some pampering. That start from the club captain himself.
This came as a surprise, considering we played so good against.
It didn't come as a surprise.
King Black.
Oluwa, it didn't come as a surprise. But someone like James is the official club captain. He needs to use his brain.
He's too arrogant.
No. Race James needs to use his medulla oblongata. He's a club captain. You lead by an example.
Arrogant, not as in terms of how he speaks, but the way he plays the game.
You need to lead an example. Club captain, for goodness sake. Lead as an example. Very simple.
Yeah, like for me, like that showed lack of leadership for me. There, you can make mistake, but come on, you should know better.
I'm sorry. You it seemed Thiago Silva's being let off the hook for me, man.
It's not been left off the hook.
I'm at a loss for words for this guy.
Today too, yeah.
I'm at a loss of. No, but Lua, I'm out. I'm done. I'm done.
No.
I'm done.
I get you with Thiago Silva.
I'm done.
For me, that in our central back right now, I do not trust anybody.
Let me tell you something, Abdullah. For Thiago Silva playing regularly shows the shame on our defenders.
Exactly.
You should be playing gradually. You should be integrated. Sorry, I said integrated. You should be playing, few games, coming up from the bench to help the team, not be the one we rely on.
Exactly.
We rely on him. Just shows you how terrible our defenders are in general. At 39 plus, we're relying on him. Why?
He will be 40 years of age next year. 40.
Makes no sense.
Next year, September, Thiago Silva will be 40.
Make mistake. Come on. He doesn't get off football. Like, hey, for we to rely on him on every game, that tells you how bad we are as a team defensively.
But my issue. Olua, fundamentally, I agree with you. I just wouldn't play him, man. I wouldn't play him. Who would you play? That for me is the one. Not even Sanchez. That for me is the one where he's made a mistake every single game. Pretty much most games this year.
Yeah, I agree. Not
Thiago Silva, Olua. So in the worst moments.
In as much as he's make mistake, he's still our best central back.
I don't
Let me tell you
agree.
guys something. If you guys do recall, there was a time when JT was fading out as well. The game we played with Mancity. What did Mourinho do? He took him out at halftime because you could tell his main man was struggling. But even when Thiago Silva is struggling, we still can't take him out. We still have to play him.
Exactly.
What does that tell you?
It is a question mark about the defenders.
It just tells you the other guys are garbage.
It is a question mark about the defenders, definitely. You're right, definitely.
Like, honestly, this guy shouldn't be playing the next match because it's obvious he's struggling. Maybe his age is catching up with him, or maybe his form is not good at this point in time.
Mm-hmm.
But because we don't have better quality, we're still gonna rely on him against Brighton.
Mm-hmm.
Badia Sheila, you should hold your. It's your first game, but you should hold your head in shame. I'm sorry.
That was abysmal.
I'm so sorry,
Badia Sheila, that was abysmal.
I just don't agree with the Sassy being dropped. I don't. I'm sorry.
Wait,
I'm so sorry.
But the problem is being informed though. I don't know why it was dropped today. I don't know why.
Bruv.
Maybe Poch was looking at height and everything, but
the Sassy is good in the head.
I just think it was just trying to freshen up the squad because
freshen up is a big word for me because
for me, it's also a time where you can try to integrate by the show. He's had a lot of rest. He didn't go to the international game.
Mm-hmm.
Coming back from injury, and he felt, let me put him in. Maybe that will help. Kind of
Newcastle, Olua?
In a different way.
Against Newcastle.
I get it. It was a big risk, and it failed.
Newcastle,
but that was not the reason it failed today's game. It was not. That wasn't just because.
King Black, please talk before.
I hate.
My head is not a little bit. Just talk your talk. Talk your talk. Don't lecture us.
I'm not. Please, King Black, not today. Not today.
Anytime I tell Chelsea fans, this team is average and below average, you will always argue with me. Everybody argues with me. This team from back, all these Casedo and Enzo.
No. King Black. I've never argued with you on that, to be
All
honest.
these boys are so below average. And I've always been saying it. Budrich, Madueke, Sterling, these guys, they can turn up for one game.
Madueke today just he gets the ball. He was running at a defender and he just stopped when I'm like, what the
That guy will be loaned out. Don't worry.
Bro, there's a lot I have to say about this game. It got to a point I was no longer angry. You see, after that Thiago Silva mistake,
Stop watching.
I did not even get angry.
I just logged off.
I just froze.
I only make
Actually,
myself break first, man.
I just froze. I was like, damn. Wow. Because if we were putting effort, see, I remember the Brentford game.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Nottingham Forest game. I remember everything. It's a similar pattern. it's basically the same pattern. Anybody that wants to beat Chelsea only needs to play in a certain way and in a certain way only. He doesn't need to change, try to look good or something. No, just play in a certain way. Defend compact, be aggressive. All these midgets in our midfield, body them.
But King Black, even Newcastle did not even defend good today. They were very open today.
Man, they had the fans behind them. The intensity was so high from them, man.
All they had to do was be quick to the first, win the 50-50 battles, and use Mozu. That's it.
I was really impressed with Liverpool as well.
Just win all the
Liverpool was
battles.
money today.
Yeah, well, he played on the left
money today.
Yeah, I was really impressed with him.
Yeah, that's all they needed to do. Just win 50-50 battles. Just win the grand duels, and then body them. Just make sure that you overpower them. And look at this guy. What's his name? The guy that played with Bruno Guimaraes.
Joelinton.
Miley.
That Joelinton is a bully, man. These guys are bullies. And the fact that we are playing in St. James's Park, it almost feels like
our record in that stadium is one of the worst.
Let me tell you a lot of things that were wrong with. They are wrong with this Chelsea team currently. That's aside from lack of quality. Because I've always said it. People say there is quality. I don't know. I told you guys I cannot see any quality. I don't see the quality. Even Mikel said there's no quality in this team. There's no quality here. I hate every time you say there's quality here, you blame coach. I don't have a single blame for Poch today now.
I don't have one. God.
Let him land.
NK, you will not believe me. You have been saying, oh my God, since Potter, Lampard, everybody. It's the same team. What's the difference between this season and last season?
No.
I asked that
question. Let's analyze today's game, not
Black. Before you come
no.
The difference between last season, let me tell you, is the same lightweight that left. We even brought lighter weight in. You understand? We sent lightweight. We let go a few heavyweights. A few heavyweights left. You see, we cannot retain the ball, right? We don't even know how to retain possession.
You just a lighter weight.
We pass the ball. It gets to the attack. Our attack cannot retain possession.
Which heavyweights left?
They can't control the midfield. Just recycle.
You said which heavyweight left?
There was a
Should I start mentioning?
That Sanchez must be smoking weed.
I said a few heavyweights.
That Sanchez must be smoking weed. You see, there's a lot of pressure. Then you still launch the ball back to Newcastle. I'm like,
what do you want him to do, K?
What
do you want him to do? They were making the right. See, K. I don't know why me. I have no fault in Sanchez. Badiashile, I don't have any fault in Badiashile today.
You have no fault with Benoit Badiashile?
At all. What exactly
shit.
did he do wrong today?
Shit. It was shit.
No. K, tell me exactly what he did wrong today.
Let me tell you what he did wrong.
And tell me exactly what that led to. Okay, the goal this guy said Isak scored, right? You're going to flip that on Badiashile.
It's between Badiashile and Cucurella because Badiashile was wandering to nowhere and he was supposed to pick up. He was either supposed to press the midfielder or pick up Isak. Secondly, came Black. Even Jamal Lascelles' goal.
Yes,
Is
that was on Badia. That was on
Badiashile?
Badia.
Pick one.
That was on him. That was on him.
How?
Pick one.
I don't know.
No. It was the one. No. When the cross came in,
first of all,
he was the one.
And then don't get me started on Anthony Gordon's goal.
No, that Jamal
Black. And then don't get me started on that goal as well.
NK, please stop. I don't know. You are getting me. It's like you normally pick on who you want to pick on, and then
I'm picking on everyone.
No, you are not picking on everyone. In this game, that the first goal, clear as day, what happens is when the ball drops to the front of the box, the whole back line needs to move away. You need to move away so that anybody behind you will be offside. At that point, they need to step forward, which they did, which Thiago Silva and Badiashile, they stepped forward, including Rhys James. Cucurella stayed there and he was in no man's land. So that's why he was offside. That would have been offside clean. If it was Newcastle, they would have that four-man defense. You have to step forward at the same time in that same period of time. So that keeps any player behind you offside. What they needed to do was close the man down and make sure he doesn't take a shot. And that's what they did. So at that point, they passed through him and Cucurella was keeping him onside. What else? You want Badiashile to disappear there? You should go back.
No. Oh, Kim Black.
That was not Badiashile's fault. First of all, let me tell you whose fault it was. That was Ugochukwu, and that position is a hit. That position where that guy made the pass to that guy should be covered by the six. The guy who is protecting the defense should be stepping forward to block.
I agree. I agree on that sentiment. I do agree there.
If someone stepped forward to block, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know the Jamel Lascelles or whatever the goal. I saw a header. Bro, it was just so free. Look at that header.
No, the header, no.
That's my...
this was the problem. It came like... It was Badiashile that was on Jamal Lascelles. So he left him alone for Cucurella, who was marking Fabian Schär. So when... What's his name? When...
No,
wait.
Black.
When Badiashile left him alone, so he had the header to head on.
I'm rewatching that goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm rewatching that goal. Kim Black is saying that Badiashile stepped up. He was trying to intercept that pass. Why?
Is it the first goal?
Thiago Silva is the number 4 or 5, right? Is the main defender. It's like the Ferdinand. Whereas Badiashile is the Vidic. In two center backs. Wait, hold on. In two center back pairing, there's always a guy who will step forward in dangerous situations like that. There's the other guy that is just going to maintain his lane. There's always one guy that's going to be less aggressive, or he's not going to be stepping forward as the other guy. There's always those two. In that situation there, it was Thiago Silva and Badiashile. And definitely Thiago Silva is going to be the more laid back one, who is the more experienced, who is just going to shadow mark. He's just going to stay there. He's not going to move forward and step forward. There's always one guy that has to step forward there, because there was no DM there. He was going to take a free shot. He's not just going to stand there and look. He has to step forward. He is the one who is supposed to step forward there.
My issue is Kim Black. My issue is Kim Black. Okay, you know what? Let's move on, because I think there's plenty of blame to go everywhere. So I'm not going to sit there and focus on. We shouldn't sit there and focus on Badiashile, right? Because you could go player for player. So I'll let you continue. Sorry.
Because first of all, like I this game was so annoying at a point where I was like, is this training? Is this the lack of training? Because at some point I feel like Raheem Sterling did not go to England. It was not called up. How come he was so poor?
Exactly. He wasn't even beating his man.
How come I came to the internet and all people were talking about was Sanchez, was what's this Senegalese guy?
Nicholas
That's what people were
Jackson.
talking about on the internet. So because Sterling scored free kick, we should forget the fact that it was dog shit for 99% of the
It was
game.
King Black.
King Black is right. It was
Black.
today.
Wow.
So when Jackson scored a hat trick and it was dog shit, everybody said it was dog shit. But because Sterling
was poor today.
free
But it's got that free kick, we're gonna just let him go, right? It was poor today.
So
it
we're
wasn't
gonna let him get away with the fact that
see, he was one-on-one with Kegan. He can't even beat Kegan. I was like,
Abdullahi, one of the big problems we had today was the attacks not able to keep the ball.
yes.
If you keep the ball and win the ball, but they could not press and they could not keep the ball when the ball was with them. So anytime the ball gets to them, it goes straight to Newcastle's players, and then they could not press them. So immediately there's a turnover immediately. So that's why we're under pressure. Even in the first half, it felt like it was 50-50. We were going at them, we were coming at us.
Like, Leslie Ogochukwu today was nowhere to be found. Oh my days.
Rich James was crap. And
Ugolele was sent back to Afghanistan and Baghdad today.
I've been telling everyone, all this Rich James. See, I said it as soon as they gave him captaincy. I came here on this stream. I said, this is a terrible idea. Rich James cannot be Chelsea's captain. This is a big mistake.
It is.
He does not have the personality.
It is.
He doesn't have it. I don't care if he's an introvert. He does not play like a captain. I'm sorry.
It does.
Even his style of play is not that of a captain. There's nothing about him that is it's not.
He's like, you know what annoys me most? Sorry to cut
He's
it
a young guy.
I was pissed off today. And the reason I was pissed off with him was you kick the ball, it's normal. Yellow card is normal.
It's not normal. It's not normal for you to get
You said it's not normal.
You kick the ball, every player does it, all Premier League player does it. You kick the ball, you get a yellow card. I understand that.
I don't.
Sanchez passed you the ball. Instead of you going forward, you went backward again. Okay, fine. Leave that player alone because somebody was covering for you, but they actually was covering for you. Why do you touch him? Lack of immaturity. Because somebody was covering for you. But actually was already there for you. So leave him alone. Let him go.
Bro, this is why I said it from the beginning. This guy is no captain material at all. Let all the Cobham addicts, let them come for me if they want. I always say it, I keep it 100%. I don't care. No one is feeding me. Even Chelsea is not feeding me. So it's just for the love of it. If I see it, I call it spade a spade. Reserves have never been Chelsea captain quality at all. What's the point?
You are the captain and you're behaving like
the captain's change anyway? And you know, like the moment Gallagher refused to step up now, the whole team.
No. Like, even at the shot, one-on-one, I was like, why don't you shoot?
So for one game, because this is the worst game that we have played this season.
Yes.
And this is the worst Gallagher has played this season.
I agree.
So because Gallagher did not step up, the whole attack, the whole defense, the whole midfield, I don't know what happened. Maybe
I wouldn't even say
I wouldn't
even say he didn't step up. I think the whole entire team looked very lost, completely lost for me. The whole entire team looked.
Should we say it's because Pochettino was not on the sideline? Could it be?
Maybe it's possible. Maybe not, because I remember when Manchester City lost against Wolverhampton Wanderers. And that day they suspended they suspended Pep then. And that day they even lost Rodri then. So they asked Pep in that same
maybe there's maybe, just maybe.
Yeah, because
what you said now
remind me of when Wolverhampton Wanderers beat Mancity at their home. So they suspended Pep Guardiola because he was angry. So they get a suspension. And that day they missed. Rodri get a red card. So he missed 3 matches. So after the match, when they asked for, Pep said, because as a manager, you have to have your influence. standing and talking to the players, giving their direction, commanding them. So his influence then wasn't able to talk to the player. I'm like, okay, I can understand that Pep is saying that. Maybe that might be the problem today, where Poch was not able to call the player in and have a conversation with them. Maybe it can be that way, maybe. But again, he went to the dressing room with them. He went to the dressing room with them. He should have already saw what is happening. He talked to them in the dressing room, right? So
I don't even know. I'm not sure because I just saw him on that seat all through. He didn't pass.
Yeah, he was offended. He was with Baghdad, the ownership. And
how come he didn't pass? There was no message passed from Pochettino at all to the assistants or whoever was.
No,
there was no message.
Sorry, guys. I've just seen a comment, right? Seen a comment from Teo. This Cole Palmer guy. It sounds like I'm singling out. I'm not singling out anybody. I'm talking about the whole squad, right? But I want to go to specifics because this fan base, we seem to laud and praise certain players, and then we scapegoat others. I'm sorry, Cole Palmer today
was poor
in a game in a match week where I saw Kudus. Take that game, the West Ham game against Burnley, by the scruff of the neck. They were 1-0 down in the 85th minute. Gave me 2 assists. I saw Michael Elise. They lost the game. Palace lost the game. But that goal he scored, brother.
But Nana, I get you with Palmer.
Nana, come on, man. We can't do one.
I'm not doing it for. I'm just saying, Kenny.
No. I get you. But again,
big
I'm gonna give Cole Palmer a pass. You know why? Because
why?
Okay, I'll tell you why. It's for when in terms of goal scoring, chances creation, and everything, it's been our most standard performances.
What did he create today?
Wait. See, today he has an update today. It's not only that has an update. Everybody in that team today was lackluster today.
But Abdullah, the issue is, you see, this is the issue with Chelsea right now. We cannot let anybody off the hook. If you play crap, we have to call it out.
Exactly.
Because the top teams, because of the top teams, right? Rodri doesn't have an off day, right? Does Doku against Chelsea was off. Aside from that,
can I speak on this?
My head is off.
First of all, big up you guys.
How do we talk for at St. James's Park? You know we play them. We're gonna play them next month in the Carabao Cup final. I'm saying it right now. I'm saying it right now. I dare Chelsea to lose in Stamford Bridge in the Carabao. I will lose my. I will just lose my. I will just lose my mind that day.
For me, the thing is that like Newcastle away is a tough. Honestly, the confidence that you see, some of you Chelsea fans, I don't understand it. Like at the end of the day, like this is a team that is 10th. And you thought that going away at St. James's was going to be easy, and then we should.
I didn't think it was going to be easy, but I didn't think it was 4-1 either.
No, there's obviously you can see the context of the game. After this, like after the second goal, Thiago Silva made the mistake, and it was done from then. But for me, the first half, I was happy with the first half because I was like, I knew it was going to be a tough game. It was going to be like I knew what
you were happy with the first half.
In the context of if you look at Newcastle, when you go away at Newcastle, if you look at the way they play, like that's the way they play. I knew the game was going to be like that. Like if you look at even top teams when they go to Newcastle, they don't dominate. Newcastle, they make it tough for any team.
Okay,
so So the way I see it is like they made it difficult, but Chelsea at least they were. You know what I'm saying? They didn't get overwhelmed.
We were like the
atmosphere. No, not in the first half. Not in the first. Not in the first half.
Bros, in the first half we were overwhelmed.
No.
We were overwhelmed.
No. Obviously, there was periods where we were, but what like it was an open game type shit. So I don't think we were that. I don't think that. Obviously, they had like the big chances where Joelinton missed the header, but they weren't creating like crazy chances or pressing us like
50-50 for me though.
Yeah, the first half is 50-50. It's just that you can see some of.
I would have said
personally, that's what I thought. But obviously, second half, that's when you see like
we lost our head.
For me, it was the thing I'm seeing is that you're playing over there. Yeah, first half is cool. For me, the fans were not making too much noise. But second half, I'm seeing these guys. They start making silly fouls. giving away free kicks and
Getting yellow
corners.
card. And we have the captain on playing.
And the thing is, you're putting yourself under pressure for no reason because what they're looking for is get crosses into the box. You know you're weak in that department. Why are you making silly fouls, putting pressure on yourself for no reason at all? And then afterwards, like there was that like 5-10 minute period where they keep having free kicks. And at the end of the day, they scored off one of them. Yeah. Then now it's 2-1. Now after it was a mess, Thiago Silva makes a silly mistake, and then now these man, their heads are gone. And with James, he has that. Like we've seen him sometimes. The guy loses his head too many against Tottenham. He almost done it. But there's many games where you see the guy just loses his head for no reason.
Well, Kenny, this is my question. We're sorry to cut you. This is my question now. He is a club captain, and as a captain, you have to live by an example. So you get a yellow card by kicking the ball, which every player in Premier League does. Okay, I'll forgive you for that.
I don't.
But why are you making stupid, brainless idiot mistake?
Kicking the ball away as in kicking the ball away.
The thing is that
it doesn't make you are the captain of the team.
That is the
no. The thing is that giving the ball away, I'm not mad, but you know you're on a yellow card. You know you're on a yellow card. Why are you putting him like that's one? This when Thiago Silva made the mistake, these players were like, yeah, he's lost his game down anyways, and the guy's like, yeah, you know what? Let me get the second yellow card. Because he knows there's no need for him to. He knows he's on the yellow card. He knows that once he does, he's going to get.
But the Achille was covering for him. Why do you make that happen?
That's what I'm saying. We know with James, he does that. You see that first half when the guy, when Joe Linton like hitting him on there, you can see the guy's head was gone.
Exactly.
You can see the guy like James is like James can be hot-headed, especially when you see him like when the situation. We know James is hot-headed sometimes. It's not the first time you've seen him do some.
Not at all. I've seen this bullshit before.
You've seen this before.
I know.
We've seen it before, so I don't know why people are surprised. And as soon as the red card.
What do you mean you don't know why people are surprised? What do you mean?
Huh?
You've seen it before.
No, I mean no. The thing is that I've seen it before, so I don't know why people are surprised. You've seen it before. It's like when Fernandes does
fine.
Yes.
Sorry, Kenny, because I'm not arguing with you. But when the hell is he gonna grow up then?
He's 22.
From anything, I don't know. I thought maybe the captaincy would make him like change a bit, like calm himself down, but the guy still does it.
But Kenny,
and for me, the thing is the yellow. I'm seeing too many yellow cards. I'm seeing
the commentator was like, "You're a yellow card. Why do you make a card when the center defender is covering for you? Somebody is covering for you. Why?"
There's clearly a discipline issue because I'm seeing too many yellow. I'm seeing Cucurella is suspended already. You saw Jackson was suspended for a game for too many yellow cards. Like, what's going on? Like, why this? I don't know what's going on with this guy. Just cards for no reason.
44 yellow card already after 13 matches. That doesn't make any
sense.
That's
crazy.
44.
Just lack of discipline for no reason. Just poor. And honestly, a lot of these players from. Obviously, that's only for some Chelsea fans, like because I agree with NK because some people are putting players on pedestal too easily for 4 games. The guy has played 4 games or 5 games. You guys are acting as if he can't be displaced or no. Like you guys need to chill. These guys need to chill because you see what you do with these players. Then you build them up. Then once they don't start performing, you're gonna kill them.
You break them.
You just kill them off of 1 game. It's not that's what you get. I ain't gonna lie, Mason Mount. That's what some people were hyping him up too much. They had a poor game of form, and then all of a sudden the guy's trash. So that's you need to chill. These guys are young players. They're gonna have. I'm not surprised they had a performance like this. Gonna be, like I said, St. James away is gonna be tough.
Kenny, you can lose matches, but the behavior of losing that, I'm not gonna take that.
This is like I said. This most of these guys they're young. Is the inexperiment. These guys they lose their head easily.
See, I've never people might say Poch is kind of so. I've never seen Poch rant and get angry in his post-match today. I watched that post-match was like
Abdullah.
Wait.
I didn't watch the post-match.
Yes, I watched the post-match. Poch was rant. I'm like, Mr. Poch, calm down. I was even pissed off after the match. I was like, let me just calm down. Poch was going at it. He was going at it and pick up. I'm like, Poch, what happened? No. Tomorrow, no training. Everybody has to be in it. Only to come on tomorrow. I'm like, come.
No, honestly, I'm not so. No, but as a manager, you must be. No, but I'm because the guys. No, because
this is my worst performance. You have to be intended on
no, it's right. This is trash. They have to. They better be in training tomorrow. What are you talking about? That's
on Peacock. I'm like, wow.
No, but you better get. That was poor. Like that's the worst performance. Like that second half was trash.
He said it too. He said the player does not understand the fundamental of play for Chelsea Football Club. I'm like, Podge, wow.
That was poor. Like one thing we struggle was the. I ain't gonna lie, Ugochukwu is like he's not ready yet. He's not ready yet. You know what I'm saying? He's not ready. And like I said, there were some people. There were some people were saying
what is ripping into the player.
Name and shame, Kenny. Name and shame.
No, because there was some people saying, "Oh, you should just bench these Caicedos, these Enzo, and put these Ugo." You see the difference. You see the difference. I'm sorry, the build up was the guy is not ready yet. I'm not saying he's a trash player, but just the guy right now. Keep playing your League Cup game.
I like
King Blacku.
Wait.
What's crazy is even Caicedo would have done the same thing. They are on a similar level.
I'm sorry. On the ball, I'm sorry. Even if he's not even if for the past week, even from what you've seen, he's way better than he's not the best. He makes some mistakes sometimes, but I'm way more confident with him. Actually getting the ball back from the goalkeeper than Ugochukwu. Ugochukwu was not even going there.
He was a net negative today. Net negative today.
It was poor.
He has a way of playing. He has a different stylistically.
And Gallagher today
it was poor. Gallagher was poor as well. He was terrible.
Where like he doesn't come to receive from defenders.
That's the bad games where. That's the bad games where it's
more like
or even that chance in the first half as well.
Just put your laces on that ball. Put your laces on his game over. Just put
he has to do that. And that's what I'm saying. There's so many times. There's so many times when we force opponents to the mistake and we don't punish them. I don't know why.
Exactly. I don't get.
Too many times. They make a mistake and we don't punish them.
Kenny.
What has been complaining about this? When you force opposition to play, take your chance. He said,
Kenny.
I'm not going to do the thing and play for you. Take your chance.
Kenny.
Take it.
Sorry, guys. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
What's happened to Conor Gallagher? Because in Palace, my guy.
Yeah, the guy he was a decent finisher.
He was finishing. That's what I thought he was before.
Today,
at Palace,
I don't even know what happened today.
At Palace, you would have thought, oh, this guy could actually give goal returns.
It's not even just today. Like this, his finishing has been poor.
But out of all our midfielders, he's still the best finisher so far. Even though he has not.
But has he
scored?
But King Black,
and he hasn't scored.
King Black, I would agree with you. The nigga hasn't scored this season.
He hasn't scored.
Well, he has assisted. He took a shot.
No, I'm not talking about.
We're talking about finishing. We said finishing with this guy.
Why was Enzo was finishing at Benfica? Can you give him a break? Can you give Gallagher a break?
No, but you see now what we're doing is that obviously Enzo was finishing.
At Crystal Palace, is that what you guys are saying?
No, but
the different level of football. You see how we play. I don't think anybody understands how we play. It's a fast break where like everything must happen between milliseconds. All your decisions has to be made, and when we lose the ball, it's back to we're backpedaling. We are not like an attacking. You guys don't understand how we play here. Like, once we break, we do not. There's no slowing down. We have to go quick. The best games we have played is on the break. Very quick, you have to make all the decisions. So that's why wingers.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Get him wingers.
No, but today we had some opportunity
and get him wingers, flying wingers on the wings.
No, but the thing, these wingers, for example, today Sterling, he scored his free kick, but except that free kick, he was poor.
He was poor.
Like he couldn't get past Trippier every time. He was running.
Hey guys, hailings.
Guys, smash the like button.
Kenny,
Smash the like button.
Nana.
Before I go to that,
what's up, Ross?
I want to say something.
What's up, baby?
Because yes, we can blame Poch in some aspect of this game, but guys,
All aspects.
the players for me should not be exempted from criticism and responsibility today.
Abdullah, can I address Tayo in the comments?
Sure. Because yes, Poch might make some tactical mistake where he should have some players off, some players in. But those players in that playing that pitch right today are not exempted from criticism. From the captain himself, from the club captain himself to the entire team, none of them is exempted from criticism today because they play as if they were not even training at all. At all. And I've said it again. I've watched Poch from Spurs, Paris Saint-Germain, Southampton. I've never seen Mauricio Pochettino get pissed off today. I was watching him with Peacock today. Man was having a goal. I'm like, Poch, I was even angry.
Why would you have a goal?
No.
You have to have a goal. Abdullah.
No, but let's be, a lot of these players.
I like that angriness in him. But I'm like,
the thing is, a lot of these players, they didn't even go international break. All of the defense, they were all there.
Was like,
the goalkeeper was there. Sterling was there. Yeah, they don't have excuses.
Let me ask you a question.
They asked him that. What do you think about? He said, no. Chelsea is a big club. There is a fundamental in school tomorrow. Everybody has to come back to cover. Go to the training pitch. We have to fix this boy. No. I can't tell. I'm like, calm down.
Yeah,
man.
because they were totally trash.
He was angry.
I've never seen. This is the worst. Chelsea performance.
Nah, I wonder. It's like
I've not seen anything this bad in a very long time. I've not seen anything this bad. Everybody. Let me just start by this, right? Reece James, wait. I'll start from the goalkeeper. That goalkeeper is not good enough. He's not good enough. Like, let me just say this. He doesn't command his defenders.
The guy keeps falling on the floor.
He's the one that sees the danger. He's not vocal. He's not actually telling people. Everybody's blaming Thiago Silva for that slip and everything. You know what happened to Thiago Silva? Let me tell you what happened to him. I play football. That was a brain freeze because he was probably backing orders to people to get in position, and the ball came to him and it came to him when he was not anticipating the ball, and before he could react, the ball had moved away from his leg.
Don't go.
Yes. The whole team today was dysfunctional. It was as if the players did not train. And funny enough, all of them trained in Cobham for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Most of these guys, the guys that went on international was Palmer and Conor Gallagher, and
Enzo Caicedo, and
Palmer did not even play 20 minutes.
Jackson as well.
And Jackson too for Senegal.
Yeah, so let me not lie, they didn't really they really exert themselves. Most of this, Newcastle played Chelsea the same way Brentford played Chelsea. They played that 4-3-3 mid-block 4-3-3. Just suffocate Chelsea in their half because they will try to build out. 6 of you suffocate them. Our back 4 push up and suffocate their front 3, which of course most of their front 3 is almost dysfunctional because there's so much space between them. That's how they solved Chelsea today. Very easy. And Chelsea did not know what to do. We didn't have a player that could actually carry the ball, apart from Enzo a couple of times. And when we got to 1-1, Gallagher had that chance. Gallagher had scored.
So, we needed somebody that can carry the ball, eh?
Enzo carried the ball today.
Carry it to where?
A couple of times. At least he tried.
I thought Enzo wasn't bad today, to be honest, but it's Kim Black.
105 million pounds. At least he tried.
Let's not hate me. This is it.
Kim Black has an agenda against Enzo, so if you're hate, you know what I mean? It's fine.
Enzo tried today. You know why? I actually was surprised he played the way he did because he came from South America after playing.
Oh my God! South America. Bruno Guimaraes came from South America with Jolinton.
Wait, King Black. Bruno Guimaraes did not play Uruguay, and he barely played against Argentina. The match against Argentina, he was a passenger. I watched those 2 matches.
He was a passenger.
What do you mean? He started the game.
Brazil
And he got
played
sent
Colombia.
off, no?
Wait, hold on. Brazil played Colombia.
No, it was Joliti that got sent off. Bruno Guimaraes started.
Oh, okay, yeah. But Joe Linton got sent off, yeah.
Yeah, Joelinton,
Joelinton got sent off. Guimaraes played, but he did not exert as much
Enzo
energy.
played 60 minutes.
Enzo played 60 minutes where?
Yeah, against Brazil.
Against Brazil.
Brazil.
Yeah,
No, but I'm
because
not.
did you watch the Uruguay match?
No, but Emi, there's no need for. Honestly, it wasn't
Wait,
that
how
bad.
many games
I don't know why. I don't know what will happen on.
Guimaraes played as well.
No, but
I don't know what will happen on
Did you watch
Enzo.
wait, hold
You
on.
know why?
The
You know why,
Argentina-
Kenny?
the
You know why?
Argentina
It's Kim
versus
Black.
Uruguay
Slapping
match.
Enzo, we are breastfeeding him like
It's
he's
not
babying him like he's
breastfeeding,
3-year-old.
You have to.
Like
you
he has
have
a special treatment
No,
somewhere.
you have to put everything in context, bro. You did not.
What
you did not watch
context?
it.
This guy is
The
Almiron.
Argentina-
He's also a South American. He traveled to
He
play.
did not play. He did not play Argentina Uruguay. That was a brutal match. Did you see the blood on the field? Come on, man. That was a brutal match. After that match, he went to play against Brazil, where they fought.
Did Julian Alvarez not play? Did Julian Alvarez not play the same Brazil game? And he played.
Did he play against Argentina?
He
He played against Brazil.
He played against Brazil. Brazil will be popo.
He
I'm talking about
started
the
the
Uruguay
game.
match.
No, he said no,
Yeah,
no,
he
but
played
no,
against
but
Brazil, but
yeah,
Brazil-
Alvarez was not that great. Even McAllister, they were not that great. But I'm
It
not.
doesn't matter if
I-
he was
like I
that
said,
great. That's
also
not
not
the
great
point.
in
The
their
point
matches.
is, he went. They had minutes in the game. Alvarez had like 70 minutes minimum on the field.
But he was
Before
not
No,
great.
but King Black, King Black, you know when, when you say Alvarez,
went to travel.
No, but-
No, it's a private
King Black-
jet. For Christ's sake.
Alvarez plays with Rodri, with Bernardo Silva. It's different.
Exactly. Those are
I
players.
don't know what we
for him.
Like you actually,
Another
the thing is,
game.
the thing is that you guys are harping on Enzo every time. Yeah. I know the price like it's big.
You
But
guys are
today-
breastfeeding Enzo. This is the
No, but-
problem.
no,
It's not
no,
we're
but- no,
hounding
but-
Enzo. We just spoke about every other player, Ugochukwu, and everybody was fine with it. We just spoke about Badiashile. Everyone was cool with the
yeah.
criticism.
Here we
But
go.
when it got to the
Enzo
baby of the
tried
house,
today.
when it
He
got to
tried
the last
today.
ball,
No, but
Kim Black.
wait. Let me ask. Let's ask King Black.
Crap.
King Black. King Black? What did you think he did wrong today?
He didn't do it. I don't think he did. He did.
He
was the better player.
When we're struggling, let me say, when we're struggling to build up from the back, only
just
Enzo
at the
was showing
mention
for the
of
ball.
Enzo Fernandez, the whole defense, the whole NDA,
It's not
the
defense,
whole
it's not defense.
military.
See, let me
What is
see
going
today,
on?
Today, let me just say this. Today we played without a so Ugochukwu was really poor. Badiashile, a couple of times I could see the reason why Cowell will probably be preferable, because Cowell can make those passes, those long passes that can relieve pressure from the defense. Badiashile was poor aerially, was poor on the ground, lost duels. Also, even those line-breaking passes that Cowell always did, he was missing. And I don't know why Cowell did not start today. Maybe, this guy had his reasons. Cucurella did not go to any international, in games. Cucurella fell asleep many times. I know Badiashile and Cucurella Badiashile was trying to cover Cucurella sometimes, and then leaving, Thiago Silva all alone in the center. But that's not an excuse. And then Ugochukwu, I don't know what was wrong with Ugochukwu today. For some reason today, I was shocked.
He's a baby. That's why he's a baby.
No, but I mean, on Cucurella, because Cucurella would go forward when Sterling has the ball. Sterling would lose the ball for no reason, and then afterwards they have to track back. He has to track back. That's why the thing is a mess.
One thing, I always tell people this: Modric works harder than Sterling. When Sterling loses the ball, he barely tracks back.
Same Modric that came in. Modric destroys the shape of the team. I don't know.
Today it was not possible.
He destroys the shape. Our shape in the attack. The way we defend. He actually destroys the shape.
You're talking about agenda.
What 10 man for most of his stuff? I don't know what's up. It was
the only one that I was seeing when we're one man down.
Today, when he came in today, it was better going forward than Raheem Sterling today.
Oh my God.
It was
Olua,
good.
He was
please.
better. Like,
Olua,
what did
Watan,
he do
please.
that
It
makes
was
him
good today
better
for
than?
me.
What did he do exactly? I saw him 3v3 or 3v3, and this guy just gave the ball
Wait, should
to
let
the
me just say
defender.
this. But I have to go somewhere. See,
Sterling was poor for me.
I have to say this, right? It's very clear this Chelsea team lacks leadership and discipline.
Good.
This
King Black, what's your
this
take
team,
on Rhys James as well?
Rhys James was poor. I've said it that
Bro,
since
I'll
Rhys
say,
James came back,
That
Rhys
guy's
James has not been fit.
too cocky. And
The guy has not been fit.
Olua. I think first of all, I think the captaincy for him is too early for him. First of all, he's not
Yes,
even in his 100% fitness yet.
No, he's not
And
fit.
then
He's too heavy.
even if he was fit
If you
100%,
notice, Conor
he
Gallagher
still has a
plays on
problem.
one
You know,
side,
I used to
doesn't cover
complain about Rhys James, and he has a way of he has a style of play. He has a way he plays, like
kind of arrogant.
nonchalant,
Yeah,
but
arrogant.
right back, he hasn't even perfected his style. He has not even perfected his skill set yet, and you're handling him a captaincy of the club like Chelsea. Imagine handling like Javi Helo's captaincy for Liverpool when that's too much for a young guy for him. It's not as if he was really that bad today, but like it's almost as if he's trying to do what that thing is too big for him. It's just too big.
That's on Poch. Poch made him the
Abdullah,
captain. So he has to explain that.
can I have a go?
And now Abdul, I know Abdul's gonna lecture us. Abdul, we don't want to stay too long, but
Can I just quickly finish before Abdul?
Before Abdul lectures.
Just give me one minute. Let me just quickly say something.
Land up.
So now, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have Cucurella for the next game. We don't have James.
We don't have James. Gusto is back.
Gusto will come back. I think maybe Cowell will play on the left. We'll play against Brighton, who had a fantastic victory today in Nottingham Forest. The Chelsea I saw today, I knew we'll have this kind of performance. To be very honest with you, I was not very surprised. If you notice, when this Chelsea team is kind of pushed back to the wall, against City, people were like, no, City's going to give us 4-0, 5-0. Guess what? They rose to that challenge. Today, everybody was like, oh, we're going to show Newcastle. I now told everybody, Newcastle only lost twice at home last season, and have not lost yet at home this season.
That means they've won all their matches at home.
Since the beginning of last season, they've only lost in St. James Park
twice. They and Manchester City has the best record when it comes to.
How do you want to now tell me these?
Man City only lost in Man City has not lost since February last week against Brentford.
Are you now saying Newcastle is better than Man City?
No. I'm saying according to the stats.
Hold on, Abdullah.
We watched this game long enough.
He said that home form. He didn't say the team.
Home form. I'm not
he
saying
just said this.
Hold on now. Let's talk one at a time. Are you now saying Man City is better than Newcastle are better than Man City?
Yes.
No, I'm not saying that.
Let me answer the question, Abdullah.
The answer is no. The answer is no.
Wait. If Man City
told
comes
you, he
to
doesn't
St.
want
James
answer when
Park,
he asks.
let me just say this, right?
When we perform well against City, and you put out that kind of performance against Newcastle, where does the responsibility come from? That's the coach. Don't give me
it's not the coach. The players. The players.
What? You perform better against the better team.
I don't get. Yeah, thank you.
And then you perform poorly against an average, against a lesser team, and you're saying it's not the manager.
But that's not. That's not how football works. We all know that. Like, come on, that's not how football works. It was always gonna be a different game.
How can you compare the Man City game to the Newcastle game? They're two different games.
No, I'm comparing the teams. I'm not comparing the games.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Why can you not do that?
No, you cannot. You
Why
cannot.
can you not do that?
They're two different teams.
No.
Are you not aware of who you are playing?
But Newcastle
Man
away is
City,
always tough. Like,
no, Man
competition
City
now.
plays
How can we
differently
compare?
from
How can we say
Newcastle.
because
wait,
we
guys,
They're two
did
different
well against
profiles.
Man City,
I will say it,
it
guys,
doesn't
Sorry,
mean
guys,
we
I will
have
guys.
to
say it
play
again. I will say it again.
automatically
Guys,
compete
sorry.
with
Can
them.
I,
No,
can,
and,
can,
Play
and,
the
and,
same
can,
and
way.
also
Guys,
just to add
wait.
to that,
Abdullah, can
just
I
add
have
to
the mic?
that,
So you have your mic now,
Newcastle
brother. Abdul.
Newcastle beat Man City
Let
last
me wait.
season.
I will say it again, Abdul. I will say it again. Manchester City and
No,
Newcastle.
Newcastle has eliminated
Wait,
Man
wait.
City this season from the
As
cup
Abdullah,
now.
yes,
can I,
Right?
Yes,
Abdul,
now
let
Abdullah,
me
can I
talk.
have
I
the
don't know what
mic,
Abdul is
please?
Wait,
saying.
Abdul, you have the
So
mic, but I want to say I get what you
Oh,
said, but
so we
you
should
are
You
just
know, you know
lose.
what you are going
Okay,
to say
next
now.
time
You know what you are
Essendon's
going to
Cup,
say.
we'll lose.
guys, wait.
We'll lose next time. We can
Abdul, I'm
lose,
telling
right?
you now. In terms of home form, the best home form right now in the PL is
See,
Man
nobody
City
have
and Newcastle.
given Newcastle a credit much more than me. I've been giving them credit since they had the new ownership. Okay, so there's nothing you're going to tell me about a
Well,
Newcastle
what I'm
now
telling you is that
that
Newcastle
I
and
don't
Man City are
know.
two different teams.
Okay,
Go ahead,
see,
Abdul.
okay. So
Mhm.
the thing is, I did my assessment, like I was telling you guys, that I'm going to take a block of games between Bournemouth and the last game, which is the Man City games. So that's 10 games in a row. And then we have this game now. Okay. I believe, in all honesty, this game would not have been this bad if we didn't go for international break. So we have to put that into consideration. But what this game signifies to me, okay, 1,000%, this is on Poch's table. Some people are saying some players have been out for like 2 weeks. Hello, Poch has also been off for 2 weeks. Okay, so he didn't. What was he planning for? So this just tells me. But let's be very critical. Let's be objective and look at it properly. Okay, to me this just confirmed to me he can have the job till the end of the season if we have no option. But Poch is not elite. Please go
Thank
and
you.
bring a very, very elite coach for us. Get a coach in the caliber of Jose Mourinho, Diego Simeone, managers at that level. You cannot have gifted students and give them an average teacher
Thank
or
you.
an average philosopher. It
Abdul,
will not
these
work.
players are not as
Let
good
me
as you
talk.
think.
I've allowed you to talk. Let me talk.
And
Let
they're
me
not as
talk.
good
I've
as
allowed
you
you to
think.
talk.
Let me talk. Let him talk.
Let me talk. See, this is going to be a dilly-dally that we're going to face till the end of the season. We're going to go like this. Okay? For us to say, me, unlike King Black, I believe this team, number one, is a new team. Okay? Number two, is a very, very talented team. It's young. That's the only exception it has. But there's a way you can manage a young team where they don't crumble like they crumble today. Okay? And we've said this, we've mentioned this a few times on Blue Studio. You guys are giving a pass to the only person I can blame there, really, really, if I choose the players, is number one, Thiago Silva, and then number
Thank
two,
you.
James. Every other player, I'll give them a pass. On this game, I'm talking about this game in particular. Thiago Silva, we've been saying it. If his name was not Thiago Silva, you guys would have burned down Twitter, abusing him. This guy is costing us game in, game out. We're not just saying this now, we've said it before. He's either scoring a home goal or passing to a strike. What happened? This guy is he makes mistake every game. If you have not been studying him, please go and study Thiago Silva now. We are not saying he was not great before. Okay, that's not the point. But we are saying as of today, if we're not going to play three at the back, don't play Thiago Silva. Put him on the bench. The only way he shines now is if you protect him with two other center halves. Without that, something's gonna happen. Expect it. And then I don't know what this guy called Rich James is doing. That is so basic. This is so basic. If you pick up a footballer on the street, they will not make that mistake he made. What kind of cheap yellow card are you giving away when you are playing in Newcastle? And you say this doesn't depend on the manager? Are you saying the manager has not pre-warned them on this kind of things?
It's one that
You won't put into consideration. You won't put into consideration this kind of things when you're preparing the team. If you're an elite manager,
No, if the players are so you see that's what I hate when people do that. We just put everything on the mind where the players are just absorb. It's therefore if they're doing silly fouls,
Wait,
they're getting yellow cards for no reason.
one minute. Abdul, let me take
It's
this
part
one.
of
Like,
the. It's
what?
part of the. No, Kenny. It's part of the preparation. The preparation is not only tactics; is to give indicators, to give advice as well, and warn players of the dangers ahead. You have to put that in as part of your preparation. You have to prepare the human being as well. Keep your head leveled. Don't kick the ball away. When there's a free kick, just leave it. Abuse the referee instead, or abuse another player. This is all the things you have to, use to prepare the players. It's because of frustration. That's why they're kicking the ball away. Okay, then
Childish.
you teach them how to, channel that frustration in a different way that it won't get them punished. And what's Rhys James doing? Garbage. That guy. See, that guy should be fined because he's been in Chelsea for like 4 seasons now. I mean, we are 2-1 down. Okay, we are 3-1 down, I think. And then you go to you are not even giving your team a chance.
He gave up, Abdul.
And you say you are the captain. It comes with responsibilities. It's not only, in the good times. So I don't know how you guys want to really spin it. This has just told to me. I am not saying, see, this to me, if I'm going to be honest with you, this has just told me Poch is not elite. I don't care what he comes out with again. He's not an elite. Go get us an elite. We cannot recruit top quality, gifted talents, and you don't give them an elite manager. You have this Chelsea owners have to think twice about this. Go and look at what Obi Mikel was saying about Jose Mourinho.
But Jose Mourinho would not even coach this team. Most of these players, you wouldn't want them to be bought at the first place. Like, what are we talking about?
If Jose Mourinho was sitting on the bench today, some of those guys would not do what they're doing. Go listen to Mikel Obi. It's not me that's saying it.
Mourinho would not want half of this team. Yeah, you wouldn't even be here for this.
Hold on now.
He wants to coach Roma instead, right, Kenny? He wants to coach Roma.
No, but you know the type of player. You know the type of player Mourinho wants to coach.
You wanted to coach Roma?
Really? No. We're talking about the squad. Look at the squad. And like I said, I've always told that to Abdul. For me, he overrates some of these players that are here right now. I'm not saying they're not talented, but I'm saying the actual level at this moment you overrate.
Okay, let me ask you a question now. Okay, is this squad? Is it a new squad?
Yes.
It's a new squad. Are you going to get it 100% right when you construct a new squad?
No.
Of course, there's going to be like holes, 1 or 2 holes here and there. Okay, because you don't control the market, you only get what you're able to get. So you're not going to get it 100%. Okay, but at the same time, when you have a young squad, it has its own advantage because that is when you can actually mold them. You can't be teaching a 26 years old how to be professional and how to. It's better you mold him when he's 22.
Abdul, that's what I'm saying. Abdul, that's what I'm saying. Some of these, they're not as good as you think. Badiashile is not as good as most people think he is. Disasi as well. Colwell as well.
Wait, 1 minute.
Well.
Abdul, let me go.
They are better not to concede. They are better than players that will concede 4 goals in games like this. I don't care how poor they are.
I can tell.
With a proper coach, they wouldn't concede 4 goals today.
I think they will.
Kenny, wait, time out. Sorry, Abdul. Let me ask Kenny a question. Let me ask Kenny a question.
Yes.
I can't believe what Kenny's doing, man. I can't believe.
What do you mean?
Wait, Kenny.
Yes.
We've just okay. Every game is different, right? I've seen this team go toe to toe with City. I saw that.
How many goals did we concede?
No, 1 minute. I haven't finished.
How many goals did we concede?
I haven't finished. Before I let you go, I've seen this team 2-0 up against Arsenal, comfortably 2-0 up. If it wasn't for Robert Sanchez's mistake, And you're telling me that these guys aren't talented?
Like,
Aren't that talented? Really?
I didn't say. I never said they're not talented. I said the level that they are right now
Hmm.
is not as good as
What's
people
their
think they
level?
are.
You
Just
tell me what their
no,
level is.
no, because
You tell me what their level is.
because the thing is that always the one performance against Man City, the one I can name you teams that have they have good performance against these big
I
teams,
do.
yes.
What
But the thing
team?
is
What team?
No,
What
no,
team?
no.
but Nana, at the end of the day, like when you play in these big games, most of these players they know they're on TV, so they're gonna show their best. But like I said, it's the consistency, the week in week out. Like it's different playing in these big games, yeah. But then when you week in week out, it's not the same. It's like Enzo. People expect Enzo to be this World Cup guy that is play every. It's not. No. Now you're seeing now is week in week out. It's not going to hit the highs that is playing in these big games every time. Not saying that it's not good
So this
enough.
is what
Just
this is
saying that
what guys. This is
just
what
saying that
was
they're
said
not they're not they're
in his
not they
press
have
Abdul,
conference.
they
Abdul,
like
I want to say
Kenny,
something.
that's
Wait.
Kenny. That
This
is
is
why
what they
you
said.
need
Abdul, wait.
elite
This is what they
management.
said in
That is
his
why you need elite coaching.
presser. There are many details, many things that build confidence and strength. We already know what is going on, and we will try to change the dynamic. It is a young team. They need this type of situation to realize we will go to the hotel, then train early tomorrow, no time off. That was when he was ranting on Peacock today. We cannot blame the
Abdullah,
player. It is wait. It
Abdullah.
is the team together. We need to understand the level. We need to compete and learn about the situation. We did not play how we should play. We showed a lack of intensity and energy even after we scored at 1-1.
See, of
It
course, he's
was
going
a
to
chance
defend
for us to
himself.
force them to play deep, but it was too easy for Newcastle.
See. We already know what we're hearing from the club. Okay, we
But,
don't.
but
We're not
Abdul,
saying we know
Abdul,
what's
Abdul,
happening.
you were
We
the one.
already know what is.
Abdul,
King Black, sorry, 2 seconds, please. We already know what is coming from the club. The news we're getting from the club is these guys. He's too friendly, too pally with these players. He's like their friend. We don't need this kind of management.
Abdul, today was the first time he ranted on Peacock. I've never seen Poch ranted. He was
oh,
always
He's just
friendly.
trying to defend
Abdul,
himself. He's trying to defend himself and deflect the whole
Today he ranted
situation.
on Peacock. He ranted.
okay, Abdul, guys. I remember when I tried, I had this assessment that
You
Abdul
said
had.
it.
I
Yeah.
had
You
it
said
like,
it.
yeah, I said it too. I said it
Mhm.
like after like 5 games. I saw it, but I just, the reason why I held back, and I've held back ever since on my assessment on Port, is because I know that these players, you will not believe me, most of these players will end up in Nottingham Forest. They will
Oh
end up
my
in
God.
No, King
I'm
Black.
telling you,
King
Oh
Black,
my God.
King Black.
that's
Let's make this
most of
discussion
these
a bit
players will
simple.
end up
No,
in
King
18th.
Black, King
I'm
Black.
not
Let's
just,
Oh
make
my
this
not just,
discussion a bit.
God.
Let's make this. So you think in
Abdul.
that team, you think if that team was given to if Diego Simone was sitting on the bench today, that team will concede 4. You think
Abdul,
so?
we will not. We will concede 4. We will concede 4.
Come on,
Did you
man. You're
see?
just getting to
Abdul,
the.
Abdul, Abdul, Abdul,
If Simeone was there, people
Abdul,
will
I used to make
complain.
one
Oh, we're playing
analogy.
boring football. We're playing boring
Abdul, I used to
football.
make one analogy, and people don't pay attention to it. And the reason why is people think because you have the skill on your foot,
Mhm.
because you have that skill, you are unbeatable. Then nobody can stop you. The analogy I used to make is lightweight, heavyweight, middleweight. In this division, I don't know of Eredivisie or what's it called, maybe Turkish league or something. The guys here, it's not only focused on your skill. Your skill here is even less relevant than how much you can run, how well you can fight, and how for how long you can do it. Because in this English game, even if you go to the grassroots, first thing they teach them is that's why you can play like a Newcastle side that their players long staff. You will end up struggling because of long staff and Jolinton and all these guys with your talented squad full of skillful players. In this English game, this is why you see how Man City, Bernardo Silva, and these guys, once they lose one quality guy that can do that job, they will be significantly weak. Why is Liverpool complaining about midfield? They needed someone that could go, run, high energy, win back the ball from the opposition in the midfield, and that creates a sense of balance. Not because there's no skill on the pitch. You can use Helloit or whatsoever. There's a lot of names you can throw out there. They have talent too, but if you cannot match their energy, that's the thing. You can play. We can play. What's his name? Bournemouth. Bournemouth are even playing. They are flying right now. You cannot tell me there's one star boy in Bournemouth. But if those players put like 10/10 against your big team, you have to outfight them. That means you have to run more than you have to do more than them, and you have to be stronger than them. So it doesn't matter
So
how
you're
skillful you
saying,
are. I have
so
said
okay,
it
Black, you're
before.
saying
A lot of
no,
our
no,
players are still in the
so
lightweight division.
no, I agree with you in that
You
regard.
get what I'm
So
saying?
you are saying no, so you are saying we are not a physical team.
Yes, we are not physically there yet. So any
So
physical
if you are
team will
not, no,
bully
no,
us
no, no,
and
no.
win us.
So hold
We are
on, because
easy to we are easy to beat.
we've had this discussion before. So if you are not a physical team, what do you do? Do you play aggressive football? Do you play
Seriously,
physical football? No, you play possession football. That's what Arsenal did last season. That's what Man City have done most of the time that Pep has been here. You play possession football. You keep the ball. You don't go toe to toe with anybody.
But thank God you said what you have said now. Thank God you just said that.
Does that not come from
We
the
have a bunch
coach?
of players that cannot keep the ball under pressure. Once they are pressed, they cannot keep the ball. From Enzo to Casedo to Gochuku, every one of our players. So that's the profile we have right now. They cannot keep. There are no Bernardo Silvas in this team. There's no Rodri. There's no Mikel here.
No. The players we have are good enough to keep the ball because keeping the ball is one of the easiest things you can coach. Okay, if we are not physical, which I agree with you, we can play possession football. You don't go toe to toe with this kind of teams. You don't play aggressive football with a Newcastle where all of them are built like, they're all built like basketballers. You don't play aggressive
Because
football with this kind
you
of
know why I said
football.
you
Keep
know
the
why I said
ball.
it.
And then every time we had the ball, especially in the first half, especially because in the second half, once James got his red card, I just stopped watching. But in the first half, it seems to me every time we had the ball, we wanted to go score. We were
Yes.
trying to go
What
to
happened
with
in the
them,
first half?
aggressive with them.
What, what happened in the first half was we were able to bypass their press a couple of times. You understand? We were able to bypass their press. We do not move. We don't. If you notice, we don't have people that can actually beat a man. We barely beat men, especially from our
Pause.
defense to the front line. We have to rely on like Ryan Sterling. Yes, we don't beat anybody. No midfielder can actually just drop a shoulder, move into the midfield, do a 1-2. We don't have those. What we do is we pass our way out of trouble. We pass our way out of danger. You know what I'm saying? So once they spot how we pass and they're able to put men on us that are bigger than our players, what happens is those players cannot really hold the ball and try to maneuver. There's nobody that is actually capable in our team. These guys are 5'8", 5'9", and they are small. And they're not just small; they are young. If they were like in their prime, they'll probably be much stronger than they are right now. But they are not. Like, so they cannot keep the ball at their feet. And
So
all they are
so
doing they are trying to pass their way out of trouble. You give me, I give you back. You give me, I open up space, I move, I give you back.
look
There's
to
nobody
me
that can
that is
actually take the ball and say, okay, what are we doing here? So that's
and,
why
and
if
this
there's a
thing and
little
this
advantage,
thing and
we
this
just
thing
break
that we're
down.
doing, where we're always passing the ball at the back. I don't understand why we're doing that. And somebody said it's not from Poch. Why not kicking the
Can
ball?
I can I explain why we are doing it?
No, who do you want to
There
kick
is
the ball
no
to?
reason because they put
Jackson.
pressure on
Can I
us.
explain why we are doing it?
No, no, wait,
Let me
wait.
start tactically.
Abdul, who do you want to kick the ball to?
Kick it
No,
to the
so
wing. Even
it's
if it
purely
goes out into
tactical.
the
You know why we are
wing.
doing it?
Oh,
Because
no.
Pochettino is playing the
Kick
style of
it to the
football.
wing. Kick it to the wings, okay? Even
But
if
Can you
it
hear me?
the
goes
wing,
out, hold
the
on
wingers
now.
are
Hold on
the
now.
wingers are too small. They can't. Why the
Hold
wingers
on.
gonna
Let
do?
me so allow me to land my point because I'm aware of what you're saying. Okay, kick it to the wings. Okay, down the field. If it goes out, the other team wins a throw-in. It's better than the other team pressuring your defense like they were doing today. We couldn't play out the ball out of our own half. Kick it to the wing, it goes out, then they win a throwing. Okay? Most of the time they win a throwing, but then they'll get a throwing. It's less pressure than them pressing your defense. That's why Thiago Silva made that mistake. If someone had kicked the ball, they couldn't make that mistake.
The problem with that tactic you are saying.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's easy for you to say no because everybody's copying. Why are you copying?
That tactics here is
it's not copying.
Coach, why are you copying?
No, but it's not copying. The thing is that you're saying give. No, because you're saying give the ball. You are saying give the ball. When which of the goals were because of building up mistakes?
What did Thiago Silva do today?
That's nothing to do with build up. Cole Palmer passed him the ball back and he was pressed.
Why did you pass him the ball back? Why not face forward?
What do you mean? He was the only option there. What did you see where do you want him to pass the ball? Is it just going to be
encouraged because they
oh my gosh
at the back?
It's not about encouraged. The position where it was every player is going to pass the ball back to his defender.
No. It doesn't show understanding of football. Because if you're an elite manager, you can't look at what other teams are doing. You do what's suitable for your own team.
But it has nothing to do with what other teams are doing. So that's the thing. That's probably what is most suitable for these players there. That's what explain that. But the thing is that
to be playing at the back. How many times has Sanchez played? How many times has Sanchez lost the ball at the back?
He's lost the he's lost the ball at the back, but some of the best
at the back.
No, but some of the goals that we scored is from the you said against you said against Man City we played so good. The second goal was from the back. That's the issue. That's the issue. When they turn over the ball, can you hear me? Yes.
When they turn over the ball, if we kick it long, Abdul, I get what you're saying. I would have prepared it. But what that does is the same people that press you, they will just stay on your defender. Once they kick it,
isn't it better?
What happens is the turnover is even quicker at that point.
King Black.
It's even worse. Better. You look like a total rubbish.
No, King Black. Isn't it better to kick the ball and let Jackson and Manutd chase the ball, okay, than ask Sanchez to be passing it at the back? That's costing goals.
But the thing is,
so you just want to
cannot hold up the ball.
They can't hold up. Jackson cannot hold up the ball.
They can chase.
No. This guy is talking about chase like this guy is talking about chase.
I'm going with
you cannot always rely on your defense. Even Haaland does not hold up the ball every time. Sometimes he cannot even hold up the ball too. So this place, it's not as easy as just kick it long. It's not as if we have Drogba up front. If you have Drogba, if you have Osimhen now, you can still kick it long.
If you have a target man, yes.
Quick question.
No. You see where I said it's Poch's fault. Okay, I was looking at the game today. Even if you are not kicking it long, okay, even if you are playing at the back, it's so predictable, and Newcastle knew exactly what they were doing. Why not alternate what you're doing? If you don't want to kick the ball, at least kick it forward sometimes and play from the back sometimes.
I just think Pochettino, where he sat down, he could not give instruction. I don't know why. That's what pissed me off the most.
No.
The fact that he just sat down there when we were
he had somebody with the phone.
There was no instruction. There was no substitution coming. He just sat down there. Like 18 minutes, he now brought on 4 players. Or stupid. I don't know. And then when he was going to remove the substitution again, was so stupid. It was so stupid.
He had somebody with a phone sitting next to him.
He was talking.
He was in communication with the bench.
There was communication, no.
Oh, okay, but the thing is,
there was communication.
When he made the subs, like we consider these 2 goals back to back.
The substitution was crazy. Me, what I would have done. I'm not a professional Premier League coach. What I would have done in that game was bring Gallagher, remove Ugochukwu. You could have removed Ugochukwu much earlier, right?
After 20 minutes.
That I agree.
Put Gallagher back. Put Gallagher backwards. because we still need that
No,
Gallagher energy.
you can't put him back
This
up
guy
because
is
he's on yellow
wait,
card.
wait, hold on.
He make one
He has
tap with his
played
leg.
there. He has played there not once, not twice, not.
Yes,
He's still
but
better than Ugochukwu.
Poch took him out
No, I
because
said
he
the
was
other
on yellow.
card.
He was on yellow. If you take him there and he make
Okay,
one tap,
Gallagher has a card.
I think
yes, he has a
that's
card
why
already.
that's why it took him off as well.
He took him off completely. He was on yellow. He was threatened on a red card. He had already. He had three fouls.
You see, Abdul. You see these useless players, and because
He
the
was on
fouls,
yellow
the
already,
yellow
and
card.
the referee-
Sorry,
No.
Abdullah.
The referee already warned him twice. The referee already told him if you don't
Sorry,
Abdullah.
Abdullah.
Even that, and let's not lie, that officiating was horrendous as well.
It was
It felt like the crowd were dictating how the referee would refer the game. It just so immature, amateurish kind of referee.
I didn't see anything, but I wasn't mad at
It felt
that.
like the crowd.
That referee,
It
if
felt
you
like
lost more
it was the
matches,
crowd that were just telling him, okay, book this guy, okay, make it a foul.
No, but
Like,
the
he
guys,
wasn't doing
you see,
anything out of his own accord. Like, I'll do it. Fuck you guys. I'll do what I want to do. I'm going to refer this game how I want.
The problem is, you know,
The game was not in his control.
No,
He was in the St. James's Park control. He was in the control of the crowd.
No, they've
That
had a
was
lot
to
of
make me mad. Like,
King.
in those type of games, you should have known. This guy could play mind games. That's why they have the 12
with regards to referee. So I can understand why there have been so much abuse and calls and everything with the referee stuff recently. So that was why whenever referee make decision, VAR has to step in, has to do this. They have to overdo stuff sometimes. So because of the controversy that happened last week.
And you know what? Please, I want to ask a question. When Cucurella, after the foul has been given, why did he go back to meet ref? And was there nobody in that team that could say, Cucurella, come on, get away from here. Don't be go, just go to your line. Was there nobody in the team that could just tell him to step away? Are we just so immature in this team?
That is
like
what
a
I'm
bunch of
telling you.
14-year-olds.
That's what I'm telling you, King Black, that this comes from the leadership. It comes from the management. This is what King Black, you will testify to this. This is the kind of things we used to do when we played street football at the age of 14, 15. You see kids talking to each other, no pass move away. We see us giving instructions to ourselves.
For me, I can blame the manager, but some of these players, there's no leaders on the pitch. Like, for me, who are on the pitch? Who are you looking up to on the pitch to tell you what to do? Like, who are those players?
Ugochukwu did not know he was waiting. All the instruction was coming from Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva is our assistant coach. I hope we all know.
He's the only guy that normally you should have a leader in each line. So who are these people on the team?
Kenny, let me ask you a question. Kenny, let me ask you a question.
Which goes back to
1 minute. Let me ask you a question.
What is Pochettino doing?
Yes, 1 minute. Let me ask Kenny a question.
Yeah.
And I hate to
I
use
don't
this
think
example.
positioning on the pitch should be a player's responsibility.
But let me ask you a question. Kenny, Arsenal last season, who were they looking to?
Who were they looking to?
Yeah, like you said, who are they talking to? Because they didn't have leaders like that, right?
Last season. No, but the thing,
were they looking at Partey?
Massive Partey. Your Partey is more really than most of the guys there.
No, but obviously, I mean, before you go, because I actually understand Abdul's point. If you foster an environment of animals, of dogs, you will find, and you don't have to have an assigned leader. It'll be a mentality issue. My issue with Poch is it's too comfortable. It's way too comfortable to the point where the depends. Oh, if you want to do it, you could do it. Oh no, this, that. Oh, Reece comes onto the pitch. Oh, it's all pally. It's all they're friends.
Yes, I get what you said. That's what I'm saying.
Abdullah, before you go, when we lose a game, it's cash money, or when we draw a game, it's cash money, Kenny. Then and throughout the week, we'll see training pictures of them smiling together, taking pics, doing vibes in the training ground. Mm-hmm. Really? God.
Yeah, that's football. That's footballers nowadays. Even when they poor, like every team does that. Even if they try, they still do. Like these players at the end of the day, like, that's how
So
you
hold
can't
on,
like
quick
you
question.
can't be mad or weak at the end of the day. Like,
So
you
for
have
the
to
guys,
try to get him to
I'm
the
like,
game.
question before we finish up. Can we make top 4 or top 5? Let me say top 5 because if you finish in 5th position, you go to the Champions League.
See, you are, what are you saying, Abdullah?
Can we make top 5? Can we or not?
We can't make top 7.
Chai.
Yes, this team is not ready. I've told you, this team needs to build character. You see, this is what I'm saying. I said we're going to learn a lot of games. I said it like last 3 weeks, if you remember.
Yeah.
I
Before the
said
international break.
there are games that are coming that are going to teach us and they are going to test us. This is one of them. The Brentford game was one of them too. You understand? I thought we have learned from transitioning the way we can defend transition. I don't think we are learning a bit. I saw a little bit of defending, but we have not learned from set pieces. We don't know how to defend set pieces. I don't know how. Maybe Trippier is just that good, or maybe we
It's one
are
of the
just that
best when
bad.
it comes to coursing.
Either of the two.
It's one of the
So
best.
either of the two, we are just that bad. So we are still learning from some things, and there are no leaders in this team. So Pochettino has to be the face. He has to start shouting on the sideline, or we should go and get someone because we need a vocal leader. You cannot tell me you are not vocal, and the players are still not vocal. I'm sorry. If you're not going to be vocal, there has to be vocal players on the pitch.
Only Silver that is
Bellingham
vocal
is
with
just
them.
20 years.
He's only the one
He's
that
vocal on the pitch.
only
He's
Silver that
just
is
20. I mean, Gavi. I seen this Gavi screaming at Lewandowski. I'm sorry.
even
If you're not
Black,
going to have,
today, you remember
why are these players just
Black,
soft?
remember that tackle
Bunch
Joanity,
of girls.
remember
I'm
that tackle
sorry.
Joanity did to with James in the first time where he was angry with Joanity when there was about to fight. He was about to fight with the assistant coach to remember that headlock that Joanity did that he got a yellow card. James wanted to
That
fight.
headlock is just weak clutching at straws here. There's nothing. This is a normal thing.
What I'm
Do
saying
your
is,
own part too.
no, I was about to say something because what I was saying
For
is,
men, look at Jolinton. Look at Jolinton.
what I was
If
saying
you
is,
meet Jolinton in a pub, you cannot challenge him to a fight.
Yeah, James lost his mind.
These are the set of players we need to have in this team. Not all these midgets. Look at when Casedo does Casedo strike fear in you?
Yeah.
How does he strike fear in you? Because he's black.
Get out of
He's not scary. He's not strong. He doesn't look tough.
No, time out. No.
He doesn't look like a tough guy.
Nah, this guy, man.
Yes, have you seen Trippier? Did you not see Trippier? These guys are athletes. They look like athletes. Do you see how we look? Look at Palmer, bro. Palmer looks like they just picked him from a school in South Africa.
No, our school in or India.
They are not ready. That's what I'm saying. That's why
going forward now.
These guys, it will take them. They will build it over time, but I don't know where we are getting them from. Profile wise, we are not picking a strong profile. Look at Haaland now at 21. Look at his physical profile. Look at Rodri. If Rodri stand in our box, he will be taller than everyone except maybe Badiashile.
Yeah, but
He'll be taller than everyone. You will look, you see him, you will know this is an athlete.
No.
Yeah, where was Rodri 2 weeks ago?
Where was Rodri 2 weeks ago?
Guys,
look at these Liverpool players.
Look at this guy. Where was Rodri 2 weeks ago?
NK, are we finishing top 4, top 5?
We're not doing it.
He just won the treble. That's where he was. That's the level we are playing against. That's what we are competing against, Abdullah.
I know.
Competing against Juggernaut. You cannot just be bringing babies that have talent.
Gallagher and Enzo had him in their back pockets.
Let's see where they both finish in the league table. Let's see where both Rodri and Gallagher and Enzo finish in the league table.
We have rubbish.
Just because Ngannou had he took Tyson Fury to the 12th round. Is there no levels to this? There's levels to this now.
Where do we finish?
Let me ask you. You say where do we finish?
Top 5 or top 4?
Ngannou will kill EJO. Ngannou will kill Anthony Joshua.
Nana,
Don't get it twisted.
Abdul.
Well, will Floyd Mayweather kill Anthony Joshua?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Abdul.
Yes,
It's
I'm
different
yours.
weights now.
Do answer me. Will
Abdul.
Floyd
Different weight.
Mayweather will he beat Anthony Joshua?
Different weight category now.
Thank you. That's exactly my point. Enzo Casedo, all these gala and Badueke, they are still in middleweight, featherweight, lightweight. Palmer is still in lightweight, featherweight. So it's not that it's not good. They are good. They have the talent, but they are not there yet. And for now, we
Abdul.
can only reduce our expectation
Yeah.
on the based on the
Go ahead.
category of
Abdul. Is
the
Abdul
battles
here?
we are fighting.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Thank you.
You can hear me.
Yeah,
Oga,
go on,
I
go on.
told you this. I told you this in August. This brother Poch isn't the guy, and because of that, Abdullahi, my question is: we're not making top 5. We're not, because he's not setting up this. He's setting up this team to fail. Setting up this team to fail. I have to talk to guys. I'm telling my guys, yo, these players are good. I've watched them play. They're good players. They're good players. But now they've convinced this Posh guy has convinced Kim Black that they're all wrong rates. I saw them go toe to toe with the City players. I saw them 2-0 up against Arsenal. We should have won that game.
Yes. So, but do you think it's lack of mentality?
It's Poch. He's not setting up the team properly. Simple. The setup is poor.
Yes, okay. I can agree to some extent with that, but I still think this team will lack leadership and mentality in this team. This team doesn't have a know-how, because when you have a know-how in this team, you know how to
Abdullahi, who was Arsenal's leader last season? That's what I want to know. Who was
no
Arsenal's
one.
leader?
That was why they collapsed.
No, okay, but they still finished second, no?
They finished, but they collapsed because in those
No,
matches.
no. Forget the collapse. No. Forget the collapse, Abdullahi.
No,
Forget the
Abdullahi,
collapse.
stop talking like this. They collapsed because they didn't have a striker. Stop
Apart from
talking
that,
like
they don't have a leaders in the team.
No. Abdullahi, forget the collapse. Forget the collapse.
It's not
They
apart.
finished second, right? Why can't this team finish second then? If they don't have a leadership, you can still finish second, no? That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, but
quality.
So why can't we finish second then?
The difference is the difference is if you look at this
pound
team,
for pound,
I've said
Kayo Saka over anybody in our attack.
This team, this team is not as bad as people think it is bad. It's not as bad. This team is good enough.
Put Bukayo Saka down. Who are we going to bring down?
My problem with this team is one, consistency is my problem, because we don't have that consistency. We don't have the leader and we don't have the know-how. When you are playing a team where something is called dirty foul, and that boils down to the money, because it boils down to what is Poch telling them. How is Poch having a conversation with them that okay?
Are you telling me this team does not look like this team? This team doesn't look coached.
This team look coached, but my problem is what is Poch?
What are we saying exactly?
No. My problem is what is Poch addressing this team? What is he telling them?
This team is not coached.
What do you mean by addressing? We play like they don't get coached?
No. I will explain to you.
Exactly, that's how they play.
No. Let me explain.
No, they don't play like that.
No.
They don't play like that.
That's how they play most of the time. That's how they play most of the
They
time.
play like they crumble. They play like they get scared at some point. They play like they can play excellently for some minutes. After some time, they can crumble.
No, that's because they're not being
scared all of a sudden.
No.
Look at the way we crumbled against Arsenal. We had no right to draw that game.
Wait, look at our
don't watch a team at all.
Wait, look at our performance against
the goals we conceded against Mancity. It was just they've been playing that same Akonji goal, that header. They've been doing it for a long time.
So why can't you coach that out then, Kim Black? Why you see the issue?
That's not coaching. What is the coach going to do there?
That's on the players.
Look at the way they were turning Casedo in the middle of the park. They were just turning him. And today again, he came in. They spun him.
There was today.
What is the coach going to help him do there?
It was even better today because Ugochukwu was poor today, man. It was poor. But I can understand. But my question is, if Poch is telling us that because Casedo came in yesterday, he wasn't ready, but he was ready to be on the bench, then start him. Take a risk on him and start him. You're playing Newcastle. You can take him off in 65 minutes or 70 minutes. Fine, but start him. At least you have balance in your team when you start him. Then start him. Then bring on Ugochukwu 89 minutes or 93 minutes to kill off the time. Period. Very simple. If you cannot do that, then play
You know,
4-2-3-1 where you're
if it
gonna
wasn't for like 2023 or 2022, I never heard of anything called jet lag in my life. I've never heard it in my life.
you
I'll
don't
be
know what to call
honest.
jet lag.
Because they sleep in the plane when they are coming. They
Yeah, jet
sleep,
lag
they
affects
get
them. Not even the
they use to
players.
spa, they go for recovery, you
Yeah,
know.
they come from recovery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these guys, it's not as if after playing football they start to cook in the kitchen or
But
something.
but
These
Kimla, you know
guys
what?
are
I'm
coming,
happy though. This is where I
these
want
guys
to see
don't
the
have, they're not
Kimla,
as stressed that
this is
we're
where I
that
want to
making
see
it.
this is why I want to see
They
the
not.
mentality of the players and the
If a player
manager
is
because
fit, just
today
play
where
him.
today when Poch was around, I'm like, okay, now you rant now. I want to see what is gonna happen against United and Brighton because now you've put yourself out now by ranting, having a go at the player, which I believe Mourinho is the only player that can do that very well. Mourinho, he doesn't even care about your personality. He will abuse you. He does not care. Now that Poch has come out and have a go at the player now they have to show well, we want to see a response against Brighton and United. If truly Poch is having a conversation with them. Because you can't just come out on live broadcast TV.
I said this, I have to like, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
The fact that Malagusto was playing good, Rich James came all of a sudden and just displaced him out of the team. I said this in the beginning of the season when we signed all these plenty kids that we were not supposed to sign. Some of them like Ugochukwu, we had Andre
Wait,
Santos,
was Gusto on the
we
bench
had
today?
Andre Santos, we
Wait,
had
was he
Angelo
on the bench
Gabriel,
today? Was
we
Gusto on
had
the bench
some
today?
ballers. Even Casadei, you could have kept those boys. If these boys were making these mistakes
Wait.
and we
What
not
weight
behind,
class
these
is
guys cost
Casadei
how
in?
much?
What
Cost
weight class is Casadei
Angelo
in?
Gabriel cost. But
What
now
weight
we
class is
decided to bring
Casadei in?
Casedo, Lavia, and all those, even though they were not fit
He's playing right now
and
in
everything.
Leicester City.
What weight class is Casadei in, King Black?
It's not.
You said?
It's a youth player. It's
What
like
weight class is Casadei in?
Bro, he's in the lightweight category, boy. He's punching above his weight. If you see how he
Oh,
plays,
this guy.
did you see his assist in the pre, even if it was preseason? Did you see the skill set they had? The thing is, these
This
boys
guy,
are
man.
still lightweight, but they still don't even have the skill set enough. You know, if they
but,
had the
but
skill set, you
before
can
you run
look
okay,
at Ganacho.
but
Ganacho is
Kimba,
still in the lightweight category,
maybe
right?
after the show,
Ganacho, Pelistri, all these
wait,
boys, they're still in the lightweight,
yeah,
right?
Kimba, maybe after
But
the show, I will
the
sit
skill
down
set
and
is
think
still
and
useful. You can
listen.
still the skill set is still high level. You still
Maybe
have a high level skill set.
I'll sit down
Madueke,
and reason very well
Madueke's skill
because
set is not even there
Kimba,
yet.
because I'm confused about something which I still need to think about. We perform like that.
Modric is still
We,
learning how to control the football. Like,
we perform like that
Thank
against City.
you.
Then we came.
Thank you, Cruz.
We
Thank
perform
you.
like that against City. Then we came to Newcastle United in same Jesus back. We perform like as if we've not even trained for the past 1 month. That is even confusing me. I'm like, when you give a performance like that against City, I expect continuity in that performances. Diminish teams, beat teams. Yes.
I think where Poch made a huge mistake was I think Ugochukwu. I'm not blaming Ugochukwu, but
Mhm.
including him to receive the ball from the defenders. That was
Yes.
where the confusion came. And then Newcastle, they put a bank of five. It was 4-5-1. It was
Mhm.
4-5, a straight five in the midfield. So that's exactly what they
And
did against PSG.
that's the
They
million
smashed
million
PSG
dollar
four.
question every Chelsea fan base is asking. People,
They smashed
including me.
PSG
But
four. The same tactic.
the problem is if Caicedo is fit to be on the bench, he is fit to start. Start him. You don't want to risk him. He's on the bench, right? Start him. Take him off in 75
What
or
if he
70
goes
minutes.
injured for 3 months? And yeah,
That's,
we're in soup now. Then
that
the
is what
same
Paul said. He
Ugochukwu
said,
would have to play
yeah,
anyway.
that's true. He said it's on
So
rest zone.
if
He doesn't want to
Ugochukwu was
risk.
signed, he needs to step up. So
Yeah, fair enough.
it is what it is. What can we do? Even if Man City lose Rodri and they put Calvin Phillips, the whole thing is different. The whole
Yeah,
football, the game is
onto
entirely
Brighton and
different. So
onto
most of all
Brighton and
these
United
tactics,
again.
all this new modern day system, the players has to be there has to be. That's what I'm saying. The players has to be good. It has to be very good, and it has to be perfect for the coach. So sometimes you could have it. You could have the right tactics. If you don't have the right players, it won't work. It
I
won't.
agree. We'll see how it goes. Hey, today I don't rant where I'm even calmer on like when the match finished, I was pissed off. Now I'm a little bit calm because I still want to go and watch the match and address a lot of stuff in it. A lot. I need to address a lot of stuff in those matches. Right now, I'm calm on like when the match finished, my head was hot. I was ranting, cursing everybody, abusing everybody. But I have calmed down a bit because I still want to analyze the match. I'm like make my decision on it. We move on to Brighton and United, which I believe those are open games where at least we should be able to win those matches. Then maybe that will bring the momentum back, swinger towards us. Maybe we can start building from there. Like I said, I do not want to see this performance again from the player, from the coaching staff, from everybody. This is the worst performance. So this must not repeat himself again because the fan base can let it go. But for how long? They'll start calling you out. For how long?
Abdullah, you are better off.
For how long?
You are better off thinking on of how we'll get a um, top five coach. Because if you watch that game 100 times again, it won't teach you anything. Because all these mistakes they are making or they made today, you've seen those mistakes all season. You've seen Thiago Silva making this kind of mistake. You've known that Luis James is not fit. Okay, there is nothing that you will see in that game that will teach you
I think the
something new.
mistake was we not just kicking it long, like you said. I'll be honest,
You've
because I remember I
you've
saw the
seen
line.
that
We should have.
that header we considered. We've considered such headers so many times, and I
We
thought
have
that was
considered
why
like
this
three of
guy
that
was
time this season.
exactly, and I thought that's why this guy was trying to use taller players in the defense, but they're not even challenging for those kind of headers. You know, when you challenge and somebody muscles you out, there's no challenge. It's just a free
That
training
header
ground
really
header.
was embarrassing. It felt like there
It's a
were
free,
four
it's a training
Newcastle
ground. It's
players there.
training ground header that they're getting free goal. So I don't know how that is going to, to me it just boils on the manager. I've studied 10 games in the last 11 games, and I've seen that with an elite coach, some of those things, a lot of
You
things
know
might
why I
fail.
gave
And
up
I
on this
think
team, Abdullah, long ago? Why I gave up
go
on
ahead,
this coach, sorry, and
go ahead, go
I
ahead.
stopped calling him out was when I discovered that the team don't press. I'm sorry, you're not going to make top four if you don't press. If you do not press the team in their half, if you do not put pressure on them there, forget it. Because you have to get the ball from your part of the pitch, from your half, and now start getting it to the opposition half to score. Especially against people that have piled up seven, eight, nine players in between their halves. It's not possible. You have to suffocate them there so that it's closer to goal, so that you can able to score quicker. And this soon, the moment I realized that we are willing to allow teams to just bring the ball to our half, and then we'll collect it and now we'll fast break on the counter. So why can't we just go get Antonio Conte so that we can just play, deep block and counter, fast counter through the wing backs? Uh, that way I will know that we are playing wing back football and defensive football. This one I don't get. I don't get. I'll be honest. Because even Tuchel, we played defensively. It was haram football. We still beat Pep like a couple of times, but we kept losing against this low block, counter attacking. We kept losing. We still the same problem. I don't know. Maybe it's Silva that needs to sit down. Whatever needs to happen, it has to be drastic and fast. To be honest, if it's Silva that needs to sit down, let them bench him. Let Disasi keep playing. What can we do? If they make mistakes, let them keep playing. Let them keep playing. Let them keep playing. That's the only way I see it.
You will see he will not bench Silva in the next game, which is worrying.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like he's making Silva like is a mini coach on the pitch. Because when I just see Silva, all he's doing is just pointing hands and just telling players where to stand. How come they cannot learn this in training so that they can know the positions they are supposed to take on
Exactly.
the field? This is why I know that we will struggle
I
without
wonder what
Silva.
is I
That's
wonder what
when
is
even
teaching them
coach
in
will
training.
become more
If
exposed.
I wonder what he's teaching him in training. If Silva has to do all the coaching
That's what I'm thinking. Or
when
maybe he's
when they are
a
playing.
semi-coach. I'm telling you, maybe Silva is learning the coaching from him or something, or maybe it's Thiago Silva that is teaching him coaching. Because you know Thiago Silva has been coached by Ancelotti in the past. He has been coached by top managers in the US. So, so maybe he's giving Pochettino knowledge, or Pochettino is because I don't get if you are building a young project and you have Disasi, you have Chaloba. Chaloba even before he got injured, just benched him. At least use the centre back as a centre back. All of a sudden, if I Michael is playing left back now, what is going on? I don't understand what they're saying. Since the moment I realize we do not press from the front, I know it's going to be long because I know our players are not clinical. The best way to use all these non-clinical players is to make sure that you play aggressive pressing from the opposition's half, so that if you lose the ball, you win it quickly. You get the ball closer to the half, so it's easier for your team to score against the opposition. If you have to bring it from your own half, either you want to kick it long or short, it's going to take a longer time and it's more stressful. It's more stressful. It's going to take a longer time to get your coach sacked because it looks like teams now are scared of pressing because of how other teams now have learned to play out from the back. So it's more difficult to press from the front now. Even Man City have stopped pressing. So how Newcastle were able to press us in a way today, I was surprised because I thought we would be able to beat Newcastle's press. Even this guy Luis Enrique's press, Newcastle they could look Luis Enrique could not get bypass the Newcastle's press as well. So like I don't know, maybe there's something about this Newcastle's pressing that is, you have to be very very good at playing out from the back before you play against them. Maybe we are not giving them enough credit anyway. I don't know.
Are we going to talk about the City Liverpool game or?
That game was dead, man. It would have been so nice if we could get a draw, or if we would have won. Like we could have been able to analyze and say, our game against City was better than Liverpool's game. But now we can't say shit. We can't say shit. That's the annoying part. And you know what makes it worse? What makes today worse? Arsenal were shit. We're battling 50-50 with Brentford, and Havertz came from the bench to score the winner.
No, but Kim Black, even a goal like but Kim Black,
this is
Kim Black. My issue is, you see how they suffered in that game, and all it took was a back post cross. Who in Chelsea is going to score a goal like that? Even, and I'm not saying that.
No. You're asking the wrong question. Who is going to make the back post cross? You don't know how terrible Cucurella is at crossing, at dribbling, at taking shots. He is awful. Cucurella is the worst player technically in the whole of our team, apart from Ugochukwu and the rest. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to technicality, Cucurella, he only touches the ball in a certain way with his side foot. And when he touches the ball, he moves back and passes back. But he knows how to move, but he cannot do anything. There's no skill at all on Cucurella. Cucurella when he gets in the front of the box, he doesn't know what to do. Bro, it was the chance they got against Tottenham that made me make up my mind about Cucurella. I'm like, what the hell? At this level, at Chelsea? Back in the days, Bertrand scores that, bro. Emerson scores that goal. It's just bad. That's what I'm saying. No one is making that cross in the first place. Even if you had Osimhen in the box, this is why I said the striker is not the best. It's not the priority. It's not a priority signing. It's going to be it's going to work a little bit, but it's not going to really have a huge effect on the team. We still have holes in the team. Left back is so poor. That part of the pitch is poor. The left hand side of the pitch, the left wing is very poor. Mudrich and Cucurella in the same spot. That is lack of technical ability. There's no dribbler there. One is overlapping or underlapping.
Bro, I wouldn't go that far, man. I wouldn't go that far.
I'm serious. Like, can't you see? When was the last time we made a chance? If Stewart doesn't play, I'm serious. If Chilwell does not play, that left hand side of the pitch is horrible. If Sterling doesn't come there to help sometimes, like dribble, apart from Sterling, no one on the left hand side has done anything in this season.
Oh, I agree. But Cucurella's not a final. To be fair, I agree. Cucurella in the final third, yo, that nigga smells. I would agree. But
He's not even, he doesn't even have to be in the final third. He doesn't have that passing, like
oh, that's a lie,
when
bro.
you are a
But
left
that's a
back, you
lie.
can make
No.
some
But Kid Black,
diagonal,
that's a lie, though.
some long passing to a striker. Also, he doesn't even have it. What he does is a short pass to the next man, turn back. In that, what that does is returns. It brings back the opposition back to their half, allows them to settle down. He doesn't really have. He can't do anything out of nothing. When I saw we were linked with Nuri, I was even happy because at least that guy is a footballer. We don't have footballers. We spent 62 million on that guy, bro. That's a terrible signing. Gorilla, it's a terrible signing. But let's just see how it goes. I mean, we can blame Pochettino all we want, but the quality here, I'm sorry. Only if we play Sheffield, we play Burnley, I believe we win. If we play, I'm not sure against Nottingham Forest because Elanga is firing. I mean, some boys there are more talented than all this Madueke that we have here. To be honest,
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
of course,
Here we
of course,
go.
Awoniyi is on par with Jackson, sort of.
What did you say? What did you say? What did you say?
Awoniyi
Is on par with who?
with Jackson, maybe.
Oh no, Kid Black, you're emotional.
Yeah,
You're
yeah, yeah.
emotional. You're emotional
It's not
now.
as if one has
You're
played
emotional.
in has won the
You're
Champions League before.
emotional.
They are both
You're emotional, Kid
developing
Black. You're
strikers.
emotional. You're emotional.
NK, we are back to status quo.
He's emotional. Nah. Now
Bro,
I know you're
Mudrik, is
emotional, Kid Black.
Mudrik
Calm
anywhere
down.
near at the band? Is he
NK,
anywhere near?
NK,
He's
NK,
nowhere
we are
near
back
any
to
top
status
10
quo.
winger.
It's not
Yeah, no.
Cucurella,
But Abdul,
Modric.
when he's saying this, I know he's emotional. Kid Black, calm down.
What do you mean emotional? Like
But
I'm saying things how it is. Our players are
no,
no
King
more
Black,
not
how
much
many
better than
times King
Nottingham
Black?
Forest. We are so lucky we have Pochettino right now. We are even playing good football. Some of our players are
King Black.
bad. Cucurella is not as good as Nuri, the left back of Fulham. What's his name? Henderson.
no, but Kid Black,
What's the left back?
don't you
That
think
guy
no,
is
but Kid Black,
left back.
don't you
I'm
think
telling
there's
you,
a
pound for
problem?
pound, we are nowhere near this level where the fan base is putting Chelsea right now. Pound for pound, player for player, we're just spending big money on average players. And Mikel made it clear. Mikel spoke about it the other day. He has seen this team. He's a footballer. He's an ex-player, so he knows the player if he sees one. He has trained with high quality players. So even if I am lying right now, all these players they are not lying. When Drogba said he doesn't recognize this club, he knows what he's saying. Even if I am just, you're saying I'm emotional. I get it. Are they emotional? Is everyone emotional now? We finished 12 last season, bro. 12.
Kim
We
Black,
might
I
not get
mean,
45 points this season. Someone is
Kim,
telling us Champions League, Champions League. We might not get 50 points.
but Kim Black. No, Nicholas is your guy. My issue is I know Nicholas is your guy. So why are you saying
He's
something
my
like this?
guy. I'm saying, pound for pound, how much better is he from these top 10, top 12, top 15 teams, the strikers in their team? Is he much better than Mitrovic? Is he on par with? Are we saying he's Haaland?
No,
I'm
he's not
telling you
Haaland.
the level of
He's not
development of
Haaland.
these players.
He's not
So,
Haaland. No.
so if Madueke doesn't stand a chance with Bukayo Saka, if he doesn't stand a chance with Pedro Neto, if he doesn't stand a chance with Diaby, with Kudu, what are we saying? Then what do we have in this team really? Douglas Lewis is a Brazilian. That boy is a baller. I don't know where he was when we were buying Enzo and spending money on. There are ballers that we could have got.
No, but Kim Black, my issue with you is that months ago you were using these same players and saying, imagine if we get Caicedo, and now all of a sudden, due to this
Me,
posh,
me, you hyping Caicedo. Me, bro, you mistake me for someone else. I've never been gassed on Caicedo.
oh,
I have never
Jibs,
been gassed on Caicedo signing. I have never been. The only reason I wanted Casado was because we got Enzo in the first place. If we never got Enzo, I said Casado was not the best, was not the number 6 profile, was not the perfect profile. I said it wasn't. People tackled me. It's just because of the echo chamber wanted everyone to believe that all Chelsea fans wanted Casado. I was never a part of the Casado train all through.
Nah. So Kim Black, is there any Chelsea player that you rate? Then is there any Chelsea player you rate?
There's barely in this team right now. There's barely in the whole attack right now. I kind of you see there are people that I have hopes for. I have hope, and the hope is that they'll be decent player at best, like a Solomon Kalou level, like a Maluda level. That's who I see in like a Jackson, right? That's why I kind of like support and I see a player inside there. But I don't see like a Ballon d'Or winner or something. There's no I don't see that in the whole of our attack. And in the midfield, even though Enzo looks like a decent player, I do not see the 105 million player. I've never seen it. I saw a skillful player, but I don't see it. When I say this is a heavyweight, I expect a 6 foot 2, 6 foot 3 player. If you're going to play as my number 6, as my defensive midfielder, you have to be fit, tall, and strong enough to play. It doesn't matter what you can if you can flick the ball over a defender. I don't care. At that point, I just want someone who's going to stay, protect. He has the IQ, can look over your shoulder every 1 second, every 1 second. And that tells me that you know how to play. When Sergio Busquets plays, it doesn't have to be the strongest, but he's constantly opening his body, opening up for space in tight space. He's looking over his shoulder every time. He doesn't lose the ball. And when they lose the ball, he's out there running back to track. But just the simple things I expect from a number 6, and I don't see it in this team. Conor Gallagher. What do we see from Conor Gallagher? He can run, he can press, he has that energy. Far more than an Enzo. I've never seen Enzo sprint. I've never seen him sprint back to help the team defend. I see Tony Cruz at 38 years old sprinting back to help the team defend. I see Cruz 34, 35. I see these guys doing it. And Enzo at 21, people are making excuse for him. I don't see it. And Cancelo, positioning wise, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to call him a true number 6 who's going to protect the front of who's going to be like an anchor man. I don't see it. He can destroy. It can be like our Gattuso or something. That's what I see in Cancelo. Like, there's still lack of quality here. How can Chukwuemeka be the one that we are waiting for to play as our number 10? Really? Chukwuemeka was one of the best players before he got injured. That level is too low for Chelsea Football Club. If you're going to say blame Pochettino, you're going to look at what is in front of Pochettino. Look at Emery has Diaby, this guy Moyes. Moyes has Jared Bowen, Kudus. He has them to work with. Who else? I mean, this guy. Let's not even talk about Manchester and Liverpool. You see the firepower in front of Liverpool, the Liverpool's attack. Anybody can score. These guys cannot shoot. Look at the chance that was created for Enzo, and they said Nick Pope made a good save. You should be banking that in the back of the net. That should be going into the net. I'm telling you, it should be going into the net, man. The days of Lampard, that's a goal. That's a goal. Lampard at 23, 22. He's scoring that. That's on the plate. But we're going to make an excuse. Oh, that was a nice save. That was a nice save. So, like, these players are not there. They're not there. And Sterling, we have to rely on him, really. Because he didn't turn up today. What else can we do? He scored a free kick. Maybe he could have taken us out of trouble. We have to rely on Sterling. How many of us had high hopes in Sterling before he came into Chelsea? Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean,
So that's the highest
that
quality we have.
fundamentally is true.
And now maybe Unkuku will come, maybe we'll fit or not. Thank God we didn't even use him in this game. Maybe Almiron or these guys would have broken his ankles. So I'm saying, like, we're not there yet. When it comes to this particular team, we can win some games. We're gonna lose some games. We're gonna drop some games. We're going to draw stupid draws. Because we're not there physically yet. But technically, some of these players are good, but physically they are not good. And
So do
it's
you
not going
think
to
we're
work.
beating Brighton?
Madueke might never work at Chelsea. Mudrik,
Oh my
Mudrik
god.
might never work at Chelsea. If our two wingers cannot give us 10 to 15 goals in the league, there's no way we're making top four. There's no way we're making top four.
Are we beating
Even if Sterling
are we
scores
beating
10 goals,
Brighton, Kim Blackwell? Are we beating Brighton?
it depends on how we play. If we play with the high intensity, if we outmatch if we outmatch their energy, we will beat them. You get what I'm saying? Like if we can outmatch their energy, we can beat them. Because if we outmatch their energy, then the tactics will work better. Then the skills, the individual skills of the player will be functional. Your skill will not be effective if the energy is not matching the opposition. You get what I'm saying?
I get it.
It doesn't matter how skillful a boxer is. If the other person is stronger, quicker, and you understand, it's over. So his skill don't matter at that point. Like you cannot defend if you don't know how to defend. You can if you don't know how to block a punch, you're gonna get beaten. So you have the skill, but if you're not strong, you'll still break down. So
You guys are too harsh on Nani, man. Way too harsh on Nani. Way too harsh, bro. It's
I'm
it's
not
why
even
you
as
laughing,
harsh
bro. It's what yo.
on Madueke as I am on Mudrik. I'll be honest. That guy cost us a lot of money. For Madueke, we can flip him for money, man. I don't mind. He can be in Nottingham Forest next year. You know, for like 30 million, 20. How much did we get Madueke? So
I
it's
think it
not a
was
lot of
35, no?
investment. Noni, Noni cost like 30 million or something.
Yeah, 30 million, 35. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so it's not a lot of money. We can always sell him for 30, 30, 35 as well. So for Mudrik, who is going to pay 88 million? Who's going to pay 60? Who's going to pay 50? You can't even control football. So it's a big, it's a very annoying risk. And Trossard was there. We could have just gone to Arsenal. Go and pick Trossard. Go and pick Trossard. He's there. Thomas
Mm.
Partey is here now. He's at Arsenal. He's not playing. Thomas Partey, they almost won the league for Arsenal. It was one of the best number sixes in the league last season. Just go there and pick him. Just it's going to help these boys out. It's going to help him out. Trossard will help the attack. It will help Sterling. It will help other players there. At least we have more experience, more experienced heads that Pochettino can talk to, and he understands the game. He has been doing it for 4 5 years in the top level. At least he understands how to play. These boys don't. They will stumble quickly. So, I don't know.
Jibs behave, Jibs behave, Jibs behave, Jibs behave, man. Just behave. God
No,
damn.
I hope they can take the captaincy. Just take the captaincy off his hands. No animosity. Just take him out
But who would you
of
give it
the
to then? Connor?
pressure. He can come back and still make other mistakes. Like these things can happen. It's pressure. And once they finish the game, they just go online and start posting. I hate that nonsense. What
I do
was
as
this?
well.
You did that stupid thing, and the first thing you did, you just post on. Are we dumb? Like you're just playing. Are you just playing here?
Sorry, brother. I don't know where
I don't know.
Abdullahi's gone. Oh, is Abdullahi here?
Abdul here.
I don't think he's here. Abdul, you're gonna have Abdul's backstage, but he has to wait. I don't know where Abdullahi's gone. I don't know where Abdullahi's gone. Oh, it's just back to
Gibbs,
the drawing
Gibbs is
board,
having a
man.
goal at you. He's having a go at you. NK.
Yeah, I can't. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. All right, well, I'm gonna go to you guys for the stream, I guess. Yeah, but like, subscribe, share to your friends. Um, it's unfortunate that we lost, man. You could tell that people are feeling a bit emotional still. So, um, yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Um, I do wish Blue Ice and Abdul could have chopped it up a bit because they would have clashed, obviously. But Kim Black was there, Emmy was here, Kay Olua here, Abdullahi, the host was here. So I mean, we just have to reset, and then hopefully we could take some positives. But this stupid club don't know how to take positives. So who am I to you know say? But yeah, peace. Have a good weekend.
Peace, everybody.